know when I should start the missions.
Yes. First, we'll do a little spiel and talk about what's going on. Just waiting for YouTube to lift off. There we go. What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back. Welcome to a Twitch commercial live stream because I forgot to mute it again. There we go. Let's start this again. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're here with some patrons. Hey, patrons.
Hey.
Hey. You killed me. You killed me. We're going to be doing some... I'm going to start this again in a second. I'm dying. Fucking dying. I forgot how to breathe then. Right, one sec. Take 3. What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back. We're here doing some Warzone today with the patrons. Patrons, let's say hello again.
Hello again.
Yay! Okay,
Yay!
So Warzones are here. Some of us have played a Warzone already. Let's just jump in and play some and continue this mosh pit, I guess, inside game. Chatman, punch it in. Press buttons. What does Captain Kirk say? I can't remember.
Beam me up.
When you like
up,
initiate a command. I can't remember. I've already forgotten my Star Trek Bridge Commander.
Mean the Captain Picard, maybe.
Yeah, on Bridge Commander, when you're saying a command, you're like Ensign Kim, do this. Yeah, and in the game when you use the voice thing, there's a certain word you use to like lock it in. I can't remember. I was bad at that game anyway. How's it going, Lee Fox? Engage? Engage. Yeah, engage, basically. Engage. There you go. That's my fear of commitment. I forgot that word. Blocked it out of my vocabulary, apparently. Welcome to the stream, anyone, by the way. We're here playing Warzones, and Warzones are a means to, and I should probably take host so I can actually show you what the UI looks like, to go on a bunch of maps where you can choose a difficulty. You can make it easier or harder. Hang on, that sounds exactly like the open world, only they do go even more harder. Now, are you going to buff me? Where are you? Do you know how the buffs work, Chatman? They always go for the nearest target.
Now I know, yeah.
And now you've not buffed me yet, so I'm going on without you. Clearly there is no love for the assassin. Let's see if the rubber banding is real today. So what builds are we rocking? I'm going pogo stick. Dewey, what have you got?
Cooldown reduction via crits used by the graph gun to demolish them with demo armor.
AoE tree as well?
Nope. Graph gun is physic.
Yeah. Good stuff. I don't know how I feel about the AoE tree. I still have mixed feelings. How about you then, Chatman? What do you got cooking?
I got the damage 3 rocking because I do absolutely 0 damage. So,
but are you buffing people? That's the question.
Buffing, yes.
So what buffs? Yeah. What buffs are we going to be expecting from you?
We have the warp speed, the divine shot or shock, and the endurance that I can give you if I find you.
Do you have the buff that turns up the enemy frames per second? Is anyone else getting the engine problem?
That's only Emperor can give us that.
Maybe it's the map anyway, because I didn't notice it on the previous one, but with the engine's gone choppy again. You can see the enemy animations goes to crap again. Remind me to put Fabricator Distortion Armor on too, because I could actually be useful to the team by AoE slowing and stunning everything instead of just summoning crappy Vem bots that I really only do just because I like them. And
because you like the movie.
Pretty much. Also, and I drive a car that's typically associated with it now, so I'm extra British. So there you go. And Tyne, you're rocking a Psyker as well, I believe.
Yes, I'm a pure monster. How you call it.
Yeah, that's
burning everything.
Good stuff.
Gun. Odd.
Maybe it was too awesome for this. Right, chat on YouTube being nice and quiet, or I could click the button that says show chat, and that would probably help. Right, let's pop the chat out. Go on without me, guys. We're going to pop out chat so I can actually read it. That would be useful. What's up, guys in chat? My apologies for being a terrible YouTuber. I have not responded to you yet because I saw a blank chat because I had it hidden. What a noob. How is it going, Lolnir? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, my friend. Pray for Mojo. No Gladius today. I was actually looking forward to playing Gladius. I was a bit disappointed this came out. I'm not even joking. I'm really enjoying Gladius right now. But this is pretty cool too, I guess. This is pretty cool too. Warzones are desperately needed for this. And I want to get some of the patrons' thoughts on this stuff, because my thoughts, I mean, just to give you guys a little bit of an outline, is that this is basically flexible difficulty. You choose different challenges right now, and that's kind of what I feel like the open world, like when you got to the end of that, that's kind of what that should have been doing. This feels like it's missing a few bits, although in a week's time it gets more stuff added, and I had a check with one of the devs. Basically every week or two stuff gets added to this. This is not a static event, so got to take that into consideration. But I mean, well, let's do like a round robin of you patrons. So who wants to go first in terms of telling us what you think of this? Or does no one really give a shit and just want to play?
No, I was expecting a bit different way than just clear 3 rooms and progress.
Yeah, yeah.
Progress. I mean, the amount of mobs here is a bit tanky in any systems because the engine obviously lacking some power.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're both playing on 1080 Ti's as well, aren't we?
Yeah, and it's a slideshow for me from time to time.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit choppy. Like it looks like it's just actually their engine that can't cope with it. I mean, it's definitely not our hardware.
FPS is doing just fine, but the game is still chopping.
Yeah, this is all in-game optimization. This isn't like our systems struggle. My fans haven't really even kicked in much yet. They're quite chilling. It will be. I think it's an improvement on what was already here. There's no question about that. It's sort of it's got some challenge to it now. Although granted, we're doing the easy stuff right now, so it's going to look a bit easier, but it does get a lot harder. It's all, I think, coding based, Mojo. So when we say the engine can't handle it, you know, like when the enemy death animations go to like 2 frames per second, that's when like there's memory leaks and shit happening within the game that don't really affect your performance, but the effect how do I say it? It impacts the ability for the game to actually perform, but not your system, if that makes sense. Looks clunky. I mean, it will a bit, Charles. To be fair, I'm hopeful the next map will be a little bit smoother. Graphically, it's okay. Yeah, the details there. Definitely. Someone was asking in the forums today, like, why is this game like 50 gig, whereas D3 is 10 gig? But I think that is, as someone said in chat, that's because everything in this game is not just a hand-drawn, like, picture. It is an actual artifact.
Different art style.
Yeah, for sure. But like, there's no like Diablo 3 doesn't have physics for each individual unit. You know, like it doesn't. When you have a box on there, it's just a drawn-on box. If you like, you can't rotate the camera and it moves the shadows. It's not doing any calculations like that. Just keep sticking us in for missions if you like, bud. Just keep them going. Deck and Respawn, how you doing, my friend? So at the moment, we've got some things we can unlock too. We can unlock passives and actives for this. We get 3 passive slots that can make your life a little bit easier. What do you got?
Disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another issue.
Just a random DC? Cool. Well, we'll wait.
I can start again if you're not in, but...
Yeah.
I got the stupid message with the OK, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had problems with it doing
crashed,
things.
I think.
Yes, more crashing. Stability, perfect.
Yeah, just the screen froze on me.
Okay. Apparently there's a hotfix on the way too, so that's because I think there's already one known bug where you can't select a certain mission, but we can chill. So
Can you tell where we can see the things that we can unlock, if you know?
You can see this in the progression on the right side.
Thank you.
Yep, you can search.
We really want to get to level 10 because we can summon the Space Marine.
You can summon a Space Marine at level 10, which is oh, this only goes up to 9 for some reason at the moment. I guess I need to level up to see higher. But basically, you get increased damage and suppression resistance when you level up in terms of your Warzone level, so that's kind of going to help. Stops you rushing, I guess, a little bit. And you get these extra Warzone buffs too.
Is this
Enemies
limited
get
to your
buffs
char?
as well.
So what?
Is this limited to your char that you're playing currently, or will it
Yeah.
be unlocked?
Yeah, I don't think it's account based. I think it's character based. So you're going to have to level up Warzones. I think differently. I think I might be wrong with that. I've not actually tested it on multiple characters, but I'm pretty sure your Warzone your rank is tied to your character. Yeah, Thrusher. I mean, I'm playing on 1440 at the moment. It depends what hardware you're rocking, but a 1080 Ti will run 1440 on this no problem, but it doesn't run perfectly. There we go. He's back. Let's roll. Beep, beep.
Comrade.
And we've got 3 of these points, and we can use those points to also enter into more difficult missions. So what's happening on this one? Are we crashing again?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Okay. Now, there was an issue with which mission you selected. If we go over to the main Discord, there was a certain comment about not selecting... Let's have a little check. Just usual Martyr things. A second update come next week. That's great, but where's the fix? Select Battle 1 instead of Battle 4 difficulty, and it will load properly. Hotfix incoming soon. Okay, so...
I can only select one mission. I only have stage 1. The eye opens unlocked. And
Should
it's
I try?
Give it a time. See what happens.
Kick player.
Yeah, that works too.
And I cannot access the map.
Still better than it. Let me touch it. just another patch day here on Inquisitor Martyr.
This is actually normal. Only one person can use one
good.
item on the bridge at the same time.
Voila.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's normal.
Okay, I can jump us to mine, I think. It'll be
Just-
harder though.
Try mission. Doesn't matter. Stick us in.
Just a heads up for you, especially since you're melee. The mob that explode can do acid damage to you.
Oh, this one's work.
Requesting save.
Looks okay. Looks okay.
Nope. Denied.
Denied.
Denied,
Well, it
okay.
teased us, so we'll try this one. Nope, that one was a definite nope.
Okay, we should remake the party.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Let's. Oh, I'm going to click that first though.
Fatal error. Okay. Another crash.
That's what happens when you try and bully it. Okay.
Oh, Gladius it is. Huh?
Yeah, so Gladius stream confirmed. Just, yeah, oh my word. Why not? To be fair, it was working on beta. Didn't have any, mind you, how many people are co-oping on beta? I don't know. Right, disband. Let's try again. Are they planning on making chat and social stuff better? I have no idea, my friend. I presume they're planning on having a general chat at some point. I can't help but feel a huge amount of players have left this game because they haven't been able to access the FAQ of general chat. Because there's so much stuff people don't understand. Like someone the other day said that the pets were combat pets. And that's what general chat is there for, to correct such... A negative review today because they didn't include WASD to move. That was a negative review, that they didn't include WASD to move, and this game would have been amazing if it included that, and that's what this person said. They said it would be amazing if they included that, but they put a thumb down and said instead it's a pile of steaming dog shit. And
Because it's too much work to go in the options when you actually see that.
far too much work.
Can't do that.
Too much work. All the works. Let's try this. Looks fairly tough. No.
You look tired.
I'm gonna hold on it, but it's already said failed to find match.
Yeah, you have to go one mission below them.
Right, okay. One mission below. Boop.
Fatal error!
I think we all have to exit the game. I mean, exit to main menu and come back.
I think
had
I
this
need...
issue with normal co-op.
I'm getting fatal error when I'm trying to click on some perks to choose
Good.
to equip.
Good.
So, no minefields for us.
Good. Right, are we all restarting the... Let's go back to menu and start again. Just patch day things. Have I tried to use destruction amplification yet to see if it's working? Well, I will once I get in a mission. How about that?
Oh, your distortion armor.
Oh,
Don't forget, no weapon.
yes, fabricated distortion armor. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look. Destruction amplification. Which one is destruction amplification again?
Plus swords. That gives you more damage.
Gotcha. Oh, I forget all these things. Incoming damage generates shock effect. That's all right. Life per second by 100% based on your missing life. Would be nice if I had some. Okay.
So you have to upgrade your armor.
Oh, wow. Look at us. Oh, damn. I've got a... My booty looks like it's made of... granite. It's got that dirty texture going on. And it makes it look like it's... It makes it look like it's sculpted. And I've got... Oh, my God, that breast... Why have they still got that breastplate? It makes you look like you've got Easter egg boobs, right? It's awesome, though. Okay, I just need to take my helmet off. Oh.
All right. Yeah, I have my mask.
No helmet. That's an improvement. Right, now
upgrade your armor too.
Oh, yeah, go on, I'll upgrade it. Fusion. Doesn't matter, though, if I'm not really host. But I guess I can fuse it anyway.
It depends which missions we take. So, for example, if somebody didn't start any missions, we go back to level 1.
Oh.
I think.
There we go. So I've got a bonus 5 health per second on this. Awesome. There we go. Let's roll.
Wouldn't have managed without it.
What PC do I have? I have a Ryzen 1700 and I have 17.
Guys, don't click on perks and skills for Warzone.
Why do you keep doing it? You've just told us that it crashes every time you do it.
I tried the left one. I tried the right one.
Okay. He's a thorough tester, though. You've got to give him that. It takes a lot of dedication to repeatedly crash when you're pretty sure you're going to crash again. Just to see if you're still going to crash. Just normal patch day things. Right. While you're doing that, I'm going to change my colours because right now I'm a walking disaster.
Look like
You're just walking brownie, it's fine.
Oh, I look awful. Right. More detail. There you go. We can get rid of the horrible Easter egg breastplate.
You also get rid of your horrible lobotomy flying chicken there.
Which one?
Chicken.
We have 3 of them.
What are you saying about my flying chicken? Right. So
Save
I'm going to
and
go... nearly ready. I'm just doing something really important right now. Bit of that. Oh, there we go. Tight black leather. Oh my word, look at that. That is tight like a tiger.
Spandex, baby.
I hope you're watching the stream. That's looking good. Okay, we need a little bit of
Your
that.
hair is too strong, man.
Okay. And boop, boop. There we go. Right.
That makes
I'm
it
good.
more bright, no?
I don't know. Works for me. I'm sold. Let's go. I'm wearing mostly skin tight black now.
Not a
And
nice green.
I'm fairly sure I have 4 little like thought holes on the side of my leg, just showing off a bit of skin.
Yep.
Oh,
We lost another one.
My screen, everyone looks the same color-wise, base colors.
oh really? Oh, that's good. I'm glad I just spent 75k to look the same for you. Can you not see? Can you see the little holes down the side of my leg?
On the stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your hair changed and your face mask went off, so yeah.
Yeah, I had to sort that
Yeah,
out.
but
That
colors
was
is the same.
a
Still
mess.
red for us.
And you have black... What? Is it belt?
Well, we can at least turn this into a fashion parade. What do you think of my giant head?
Okay.
I restarted the game, by the way.
Probably a good idea.
I
So-
don't have the skull, I have monoculars.
Gladius stream. I was looking forward to playing Necron some more. They seem really strong. They seem really strong compared to Imperial Guard, but I'm kind of determined to play Imperial Guard and not be poo. I love underdogs.
Just don't shoot forest anymore.
Yeah, just don't shoot apothecaries in the forest that like healing. Okay. So, are you back on, chat, man?
Yes.
Oh, I leave up. Sorry. Get noticed.
It's all right. I'm not in a rush.
I was
Okay.
back on when I said I restarted already.
I'm going to keep
I
my
was promoted.
silly red helmet on. There we go.
Dewey is lazy.
Makes my ponytail look
Yep.
a bit less ridiculous, although twice as long. The hell,
Let's
this
go.
my ponytail looks like a cat toy.
And disconnected again. Okay, I think we can't play this second map on the first chapter because I don't know what's going on.
Another map. Try
Try to
another
hear
one.
me?
I'll give
I
it.
only have this one. I have no other map.
Yeah, we'll give leader someone else.
Okay, I give lead to you.
I will select a mission, and it shall be the greatest mission of
Show
all time.
fancy selection screen.
I can't go on the mission screen. Can you move?
It's still loading.
Okay,
I'm busy
now
looking.
we need
good,
to
I
push
can't
him.
press
There we go.
buttons.
think
It
we
wouldn't
could
be
disband
Martyr
them.
without these issues. Well, yeah. I feel bad. Okay, so I'm going to click one of these green ones. Let's go for this. I have a feeling...
I got a feeling.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. There we go.
Nice.
So you can only select the ones that are ticked green already. Anyone else, instead of saying you can't do this one, it just fails to load it and sort of... Awesome.
Precious few.
Oh,
I mean,
apparently
it's one way.
Strange. I
Warzone
was
level is
choosing
account
rights.
wide. There you go.
Oh.
What a
Account
day to
wide.
be alive. Maybe if we start the stream replay here. Hello, guys. We're just starting off a stream. We're here with the patrons. We're having a bug-free Warzone experience. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to start the stream here when we do the replay. So far, very smooth. No technical problems. Kappa, Kappa, Kipo. And, yeah, a few little bugs trying to get into the missions. But we're here doing what I would call a selectable scaling difficulty. And, yeah, that's basically the Warzone feature, which is suffering a little bit frame-wise with 4 people. By a little bit, I mean quite a lot. And the 15% reset. Has anyone got another inoculator? Not inoculator. What do you call it? The thing that drops. You know the one I mean. Item thing? Consumable. Has anyone actually had a consumable drop within this from their inoculator?
Nope.
I've not had one yet. I think it's been
Neither did
stealth killed.
Yep. What's the
You
good?
gotta laugh, Mojo. You gotta laugh. No bugs confirmed. Smooth experience, Kappa. No, there does seem to be an issue if you select a mission that doesn't have a green tick by it. Instead of just not letting you do it, it decides to just sort of waste your time instead and just try to load it and fail. I'm guessing that the coding's probably not there to actually allow you to do it, so yeah. But I think I'm actually learning to what I can and can't play. So we're going up in difficulty slowly. The aim of this will be to do the highest difficulty we can, and perhaps the highest difficulty we can cope with playing with 10 frames per second. And this is all game side, by the way. My character's actually really quite reactive. My graphics card doesn't give a crap. This is all optimization issues with their side, I think. But
You can
you know,
set everything to low and you get 60 no matter what.
yeah. But does the game look like it's 60?
Well, if you if you have
Yeah.
it on, if you have the tactical view on, it looks like the same, honestly.
Okay, so if I put physics detail right the way down, is that going to do anything?
I have everything on the lowest possible setting, so
Okay, well I'll try that in a moment. Oh, hello. Oh, you might hear me mashing buttons a little bit too. I'm not used to actually taking damage on missions. This is a new experience. I'm also looking forward to the new camera angle that was coming with the game at launch. Because that was actually something I was looking forward to, having the top half of the map sliced off, so you didn't have to rotate it anymore. The classic angle, as they call it.
Is it me or just flying around the screen?
Me, I am jumping a fair bit. It's probably rubber banding, I guess, your end.
a fair bit. You're jumping from one side of the map to the other.
You do that,
Oh, fantastic. Shadow detail. Yeah, shadow detail helps performance. Oh, maybe we'll put the bodies down to 0 as well. We'll see if this makes the game look any better. I mean, Problem is it's not, my system's not even working. It's quite happy with this. It's just, it seems that when you put 4 people on a map, it just, Martyr goes potato. Okay, that actually seems to fix most of the problems, yeah. Shadows confirmed. Number 1 enemy.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, if you want some frames for the enemies, shadows, I would recommend to turn off. I'm going to slow them.
I'm gonna burn
So I take a
them.
modest amount of damage from this. That's pretty cool. Considering I'm really just spamming buttons right now. I think my solution for this is going to be just spamming Fabricator, really. That seems like the way to go, and having a copious amount of adrenaline regen. I did not think shadows would fix that problem. Thank you for the reminder. There we go. Well, we're playing. We're playing the Warzone.
Till we get to the next map.
No. I know what we're doing now. I know what we're doing. How's it going, Frank Knight? Welcome to the Warzone stream. That's going really smooth so far. Another smooth launch. But actually, it just looks like there's a fairly simple error, but it took me quite a while to comprehend what it actually is. Although, if it doesn't work this time, then I'm confused again. But I think I understand what's gone wrong. Okay. Oh, and I got a relic from that as well. Nice. If you can use this to actually do some relic farming, that's pretty cool.
Only got 1 so far.
Right, now what I just want to do is change my perk real quick, because I would like to have 100% of my, what do you call it, 100% adrenaline all the fucking time, because that will work for my build. Plus adrenaline on being shot at. There we go. Cooking. Absolutely cooking. So, stage 1, battle 6. This should work.
Yeah, you look sexy now for me. Your color's changed.
Sweet. Maybe when you change them on the bridge, it doesn't reload it for your allies as well. I really want to click the perk thing, but I know it's going to crash.
I'm surprised that Tane and Chatman both look the same for me.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising.
I'm a bit more darkish.
Someone didn't accept.
I did.
It was me. I'm sorry, but when a leader selects go on a mission, you don't think you then have to click accept if you were the person that initiated it. I got confused.
No,
Shows how often I co-op.
I think they should change the way the buff cycle works a little.
Had a Hector's popped in, one of the coders, just to let us know that the hotfix is on the way for the multiplayer. It has got some issues. Yeah, I've noticed, Hector, that we can't select any missions that don't have the green tick alongside them. I'm presuming you guys probably already know what the problem is, but good luck with the hotfix, my friend. It'd be very much appreciated, because for those that don't understand what the problem is, you could quite easily just presume that you can't play the Warzone. But I am actually enjoying the concept of the feature, definitely more with shadows turned off.
Yeah, shadows helps a lot turn off.
Yeah, suddenly the game runs fine. I mean, heck, can we just delete shadows out of the game for everyone? And suddenly everyone will think the game runs really smooth. It's definitely, I mean, if there's optimization work to be done, shadows are the guilty party. Da da da. Give me the godlike items. Fran, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, my friend. Godlike items are relic items. They're one and the same thing. Although we do know there's going to be a unique loot table from the Nemesis, which isn't implemented yet. I think it's coming next week. But we don't actually know if it drops a new tier. We don't think so, or I don't think so, because they've never mentioned a new tier of weapons. But it might allow you to upgrade your relics. That's what they kind of previously hinted at. You'd be able to upgrade relics. So I'm pretty curious. Maybe Hector can give us a little bit of a Scooby-Doo clue. What the Warzone rewards are that you can get? Well, it's kind of hard to tell because the Nemesis isn't here yet, and that's the thing that has the loot table. So item-wise, I can't tell you. You get passives, you get actives unique to the Warzone, and the actives and passives are pretty cool. They're not like your normal player passives and actives. They don't really change your build, but they can give you fairly noticeable bonuses.
Damn, I look fancy with a flame armor. No, flame aura.
Oh yeah, and good luck getting your computer to run this. Shadows off, my friend. Shadows off is the word. Fabricator distortion for the win. This maybe it's the cooldown that makes this broken, but it's just such an abusable item. Oh. There we go. The fact you can get 10% cooldown with every crit and 100% crit, I mean, that's what you're rocking as well, aren't you, Dewey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just such a, like, it's a
My
dearth.
most used ability is my armor ability at the moment.
Yeah, makes sense. Are you just spamming, like, cyclone missiles?
Yes, because my weapon gives me focus back for every kill I do. And
right.
my graph gun crits, like, really a lot of small crits, not really high crits, but really a lot of small ticks.
Yeah.
So it really ticks back really, really quickly.
Right, and I guess you're getting cooldown percentage per crit as well.
Yep.
I see. I mean, that combination really is kind of the
And my
meta.
armor makes it, my armor ability only costs 50% of the resource, so I'm constantly at full focus.
Okay. Now, I'm kind of feeling that the nerf with digital weapons, the nerf with all of these things, because you can't actually spam the digital weapons because you're not getting them back on elite kills, is going to make me rethink my build a little bit. Because I rely on them.
Get the cooldown reduction if you have the crit. My digital weapons are pretty much without cooldown all the time, just like my armor.
Yeah, it takes me a little while to get the Fabricator distortion back, but I'm noticing not having digital weapons up constantly, and it does slow things down a fair bit.
I only have it not in use because the enemies don't drop the charges.
Yeah, I'm wondering about switching over to a defensive shield instead. There we go. Oh, we're done.
Get
Oh, and no noise as well. Have they got rid of the exiting audio?
it.
4 relic heavy bolters. You need more, my friend. That's not enough. 1 for each arm. And a spare 1 for your pinky finger. So, I'm level 3, and I'm getting 2 relics per run. That's pretty cool. I had 1 relic on the last run. That's pretty cool. And I've got 7 of these credits, which I think you're going to spend in the store, because the store's going to be updated at some point, and that will do stuff and things. Right, so now we do 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is slowly getting harder. Can we do the next stage?
And so am I.
Yuck. 10 Warzone... I don't know. I don't think we can skip ahead to that one yet. We'll do Battle 7 again. I have a feeling that might just be the one we just did, but everyone remember... Oh, now it says Battle 6. Okay, well, it's either 6 or 7. Just ignore the UI. Clearly it's as confused as I am. Any cosmetics for the Warzone? We don't know yet, my friend. No items to be reported yet. No idea. Yo, what's up, Twitch, by the way? Nice to see you guys over there. Thank you for stopping in. If you hear me speaking to myself, there's a YouTube chat going on as well. Got my YouTube crew rocking. Thanks for watching, guys. Always nice to have you here. And I tell you what, I just can't stop thinking about Gladius. I just want to play the Imperial Guard again. Oh my god! You think I was an RTS player for such a long time, and I just sort of stopped playing them, and I don't even know why, because I love them.
There haven't been any good one.
Yeah, like
recently in the past few years.
The last one I really liked the idea of was Age of Empires Online, and it was really cartoony, stylized graphics. It was kind of janky, but I did actually really like it. You could level up your units with items in like a, I'd guess you'd call it like an MMO, ARPG, MOBA type item set. More like a MOBA item, actually. But then you could PvP with them, and oh, it was so good. So you could have really fast spearmen, really tanky spearmen, or, I don't know, super spearmen. I really like that game, but yeah, there hasn't been... I need to try Battlefleet Gothic 2 when that comes out, definitely, because I hear the first one was okay.
Story-wise, it's amazing. Multiplayer-wise, it was not fixed.
Okay.
Hey, we have these really big ships and we have a point system for the multiplayer. So this ship has cost so many points, you can't even use it in multiplayer. Way!
That sounds like a good system.
Or elder ships are the best ships.
Well, the reason, Jan, that Age of Empires Online was called Age of Empires Online was because it was an online game. Like you had, you also had to do like farming for items by doing certain missions and using them in a shop, and it was really like playing a cross between an RPG and an RTS, which is really weird. Like your central commander got leveled up in. It is weird. It was weird, but I did like the idea of it. Hydra will play. It depends what faction there are in Battlefleet Gothic. Like
Tau.
I wouldn't.
Here. Necron. Tyranids. Fuck.
Yeah, I would probably. Nids would be one of my preferences, probably.
Sorry this time.
I don't know what else I'd like. Maybe Dark Elder. I think they're quite spicy. They're quite spicy indeed. I don't know. I mean, Imperium maybe, but anything apart from Astartes, really. If there's one thing that sends me to sleep, it's Astartes lore and canon. I know it's not all dreary, but...
Battlefleet 1 was horrible.
Yeah.
Surprisingly so.
Maybe I should play Imperial Guard later and just spend my evening pooping on Astartes. That would make me feel good.
Poop on the Apothecary Squad.
In the forest, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning that game, though. I'm learning. Thanks to the stream, basically, that's teaching me the game as I play it by noticing things I can't see. It took me like 10 minutes when I first played that to figure out the UI. It was like, click this button. I'm like, where? I don't see it. I think it was actually about 10 minutes it took me. That must have been painful to watch.
Yes, it's always painful to watch you. That's why we keep watching.
Probably.
Masochists.
Probably. Oh. There we go. Only buy games with Tau. Fire Warrior, classic game. Oh. I actually just walked into a slow motion moving... Oh my god, that was dumb. The Hellbrute charged towards me inside the Fabricator distortion, and I ran up to it and walked into it, and it mowed me down instantly. It's like the Austin Powers scene when he nearly gets run over by the slow-moving vehicle, only in this episode I decided to try and headbutt it. Okay. I'm going to take this Hellbrute down, mano a mano. Come on. Death. Please don't do an execution. Yes. Oh, it's co-op, isn't it? No executions. Awesome. Right. So that was either 6 or 7. Let's see if we can do a harder one. What's the YouTube link? If you just type in Airsick Hydra, my friend, that's my YouTube channel. So always jump on in over there. I
but
like
isn't
the
there
idea of
2
Tau.
Airsick Hydras?
Ooh.
Your old channel? With a high quality Smite gameplay?
High quality. Dank plays, next level strats, all of that and more. We want executions. No. No, Fran. No, we don't. Ah, we can go. I can go stage 2. Stage 2 begins. Okay.
Yay. I'm level 5.
Corpses may discharge acid.
Yeah.
What
that's
could
I
possibly
told
go wrong for a melee then? Nope, never mind, failed to launch. Right, battle 8. So I think I've just got to do these one at a time. But I've got 9 of these credits.
But this is strange because when I was solo, I could jump one mission ahead.
Yeah, I can jump one ahead. I can't jump any more. I think that's probably intentional.
Or to skip one level?
Well, I'm going one at a time up.
No.
Last time I think we did 8. This time we're doing 9. So I have a feeling it's probably working as intended. It's just allowing you to select stuff you shouldn't be able to select, which is making it crash.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's what's happening, but unfortunately, if you spend 10 minutes trying to figure that out, you're probably just going to get pissed off and leave and head over to the Steam forums for
raging
and salt. Yeah. Fair enough, it's a pretty weird bug. Oh, the flame shield. Oh, I've got the buffs. Get wrecked, nerds. Mum, get the camera. I'm on fire. How long does this last for? I'm coming back for more buffs. How do I know who you are, Chatman?
The only guy who's not doing damage.
Yeah, but I don't have time to analyse that sort of data while I'm here.
Yeah, here's more confusing for you.
I'm just going to go... Because I'd like to come up to you every
up.
now and again for a cheeky top-up on my buffs, but for the amount of time it takes to find you, I think I'll die. I'll just keep jumping around.
Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave the hard work to you, and I'll just do streamer things and stuff.
That's the usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Run, make you look good.
I think mindset reset should reset all trees. I do kind of agree with you. I think they should all reset a certain number of points. I don't know, but the current system is pretty punishing if you spread your points out during the early campaign, and then you find out all of a sudden that, yeah, I definitely need more critical hit damage based on the amount of debuffs someone has. That would be a very good thing. The amount of damage I'm doing is awesome. Okay, I think I actually need some in-game volume. I can't hear this, can I?
I put volume off.
While you're killing that, I'm just going to turn the audio up a tad. Oh, maybe a little bit too high. No, that seems okay. Seems okay, good. You just ran into a villain on number 8. Good to know. Oh, there's exploding barrels there. Do not pogo stick onto them, Hydra.
Ow! Loads of poison. Ow!
Oh, I did warn you.
Don't give me the fiery aura! I'm trying to avoid the poison. Getting charged by enemies.
I'm good.
Suicide bombing.
Oh, I'm glitching all over the place.
Oh,
But I'm good.
frames has dropped to 5, I think.
I'm still at 60.
33.
I don't have mine turned on, and I'm kind of glad. Shadows definitely helped. Definitely turn that off. I mean, I think if you turn off advanced shaders, that often fixes a lot of stuff.
Oh, my animations look like it's a low quality GIF, but the
Yeah, same.
is fine.
Yeah, my FPS
quality
actually
GIF.
quite right. I just clanky.
Oh dear. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Nothing a lot of rockets can't solve.
Yeah, I agree. Rockets purge most things. Okay.
I crit so much, my cooldown is
Ouch.
resetted already before the rocket's impact on the target.
Okay. I'm killing the warp gate. Mum, get the camera. Oh, I'll kill the last one too. Look at me go, I'm a sniping little melee assassin doing my assassin things. Much immersion, such wow. Did we do it? Hey, congratulations. We're awesome. And this is only the first tier. The challenge level's definitely there. Unfortunately, the frames aren't quite enough to allow you to really get into the challenge level, I think. It's just a bit too choppy to really like treat the game with a lot of seriousness in terms of combat. Thankfully, I can just jump around and dip in and out here and there. 3 blue items. How poop.
Shadows of now too.
Yeah, it makes a difference, even though like the map looks horrible in comparison. Right, let's see what we've unlocked. Battle number 9. Right, one at a time. We're going to get there all the way to 50, is there? Oh, and there is a story for this as well that we could be reading, but...
We need an amazing voice for that.
I could read it in my reading voice.
Oh, you can
Vote
type.
for Essex Hydra as a voice actor for the narration of the Warzones.
Well, I could do that for an episode. I'm not a very good reader, but it's good practice.
No, officially implemented in the game.
Yeah, oh, right. I'd have to be Games Workshop approved first, so I'd need to go there with my resume and be like, I am Grimdark, approve me.
You're very grimdark.
Totally Grimdark. I'm English, so that I'd meet the criteria straight away. But that's actually one of their criteria. They don't actually allow other nationalities.
Is a huge difference.
Yes.
They not. They made a book with bloody gender-neutral logos.
Yeah, when I was chatting with one of the Neocore staff, it's apparently a Games Workshop thing where they want their IP to stay like one nationality, English, to not sort of become, I don't know, something confused. I don't really know the whole reasoning, but apparently that all of their like approved voice actors are English. I don't know, there might be some other games, but... Update, hotfix live, fixing minor errors, no change content, please restart your clients. Thank you very much, Megapower, for the update. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. So we need to do a little restart afterwards, and that should fix some problems. Happy face. Wow, that map is somewhat confused. No, it's okay now.
Every single one of them.
Oh, look at that map. It just disappears.
Hide and seek.
The maps are cool. Like, the map variety's cool. I like the maps. The maps look good now. These are much cooler than the others. Boop. I'm fairly sure it didn't take any damage from what I just did. Or is my damage not loading?
The health bar goes beyond the health bar, so you have to lower the health bar.
I see. That sense this makes. Not, but...
So the health bar only displays like 100 HP or something, even though it has over
displays
thousands.
the last hit.
Pretty
So
much.
it's like doesn't move, dead.
Yeah.
It's good. It gives you a little bit of surprise as to when you're going to kill them. I wonder if the on-screen player things work. Okay.
Did anyone notice this renegade commander who's following us around all the time?
Yeah.
Could someone kill him already?
Nice. Okay. Did the teleporter go womb, but really quietly? Yeah, the teleporter goes womb. Look at me go and my red helmet. And my hair. It's looking beast-like. Like, these maps are cool. I will say that. The map's cool. Pretty cool looking. It's a nice change anyway to see some different textures. Okay. I'm going to beat this psyker up. They do die quite quick, don't they? Even quicker when they're being shot by loads of missiles, it would seem. Oh, I have to attack everything twice now.
Yeah, funny thing is, my crits don't actually count until the health bar actually starts moving for my cooldown reduction.
Oh, that's rough.
That's pretty fucking weird. It doesn't support my build in any way.
I'm in the red zone, be careful. It's gonna be anomaly.
I've killed stuff and things. Thanks for the buff. I don't know what... So what buffs are you rocking at the moment? That's a bonus to physical damage? Oh, the first shot deals 100% bonus damage. That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And damage reduction.
Do you have the 50% physical damage bonus?
I don't have it on me. Equipped, I mean.
That would do a lot more for me than warp speed. If, you know, just saying.
I will call this room the Bacon Street.
Because I don't
Because
ever
of all the
auto attack. I just
costs.
jump on stuff.
I see. Well, I'm gonna play Crusader after we restart.
Oh, okay, okay. Had enough of buffing and big.
Yeah.
I am
not
buffing,
bad.
reducing their damage, sorry, by 20% when I poison them. Such is my utility. You're only on wave 30, Bob. Only. Yeah, it is. It does look like the same mission again and again. However, it's supposed to be receiving changes every couple of weeks. So I don't know if that means they're going to release new maps every couple of weeks. If so, I don't mind too much. But yeah, I mean, it is a bit repetitive doing the same one lots and lots. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the game's had its issues with being repetitive already with the leveling process only having 3 or 4 maps. Oh.
Look, teleportation.
Enemies just going all over the screen. So we need to do a small client update. Yo, Harmon, how's it going, my bud? Nice to see you. Now, I'm not ending the stream. I'm just restarting the game. So apparently there's been a client-side fix, which is going to make everything look awesome and work. Is it better to melee or use guns? Depends how far you want to go, I think. Juice, melee's going to get there quicker, but I don't know if it will definitely be better.
Hydra, was it client side or server side?
We need to restart.
Steam or the game? Because
The game.
there is a difference.
the game.
Restart the
Download the game.
client, I was told, so...
No, you have to download a small 8 mega file, so...
Okay, right, we're going to bibbidi-bop that out. And we will be update queued. There we go. Hotfix on the way. Hopefully we can sort of skip ahead a little bit now, because I feel like playing every other level's going to be a little bit more time effective. It gets worse when the difficulty goes up and it just takes longer to do the same purge. Yeah, that's a fair point, Bob. If you're just doing the same mission and it's slowly getting harder and harder, then it's kind of... Yeah, I get that. That might grate your gears a little bit. There we go. There's my little assassin right there with her little thought holes on the side, showing a little bit of the thigh off. Right. Thank you for the invite.
No problem.
Oh, he says this. Oh, wow, that went really crazy. This is not the best looking armor I've got. Oh, scratch that, maybe it is. No, I do prefer the hololithic. Definitely looks a little bit more tasty in my mind. Right. Onward ho. Ah, now can I use, and will it work if I use a destruction amplification in here? I'm going to give it a go.
God, I so don't like the jump back fist.
What, you wearing a fur coat? Are you some sort of spesh wolf?
You've got lead, Hydra.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm leader. Sorry.
Space Wolf, indeed, you have.
I forgot for a second that I was the one selecting the missions. Let's see if we can go straight to 12.
Should I
Come
risk
on.
clicking on perks?
Let's play a mission first. Oh. I think we've jumped ahead straight to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, Juicy B. I mean, I'll keep you up to date with the game. I do think in a month's time, and a month and a half even when the console comes out, at least there will be a little bit of hindsight benefit, like the leveling changes and stuff like that. Hopefully that benefits you guys so you actually have a better experience when you play the game. Because I think the difference between this being a 6 out of 10 on Steam and a 7 out of 10 is some fairly minor changes like the leveling speed and some balance changes and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful that you guys, you know, get a better experience at least as a result. Though granted, it's gonna, you know, it sucks to wait.
Damn. 20 stacks of physical vulnerability I can put on these guys.
Damn. Okay, I definitely need to change my build a little bit for that. Come on, get crit on, son. Nice. We're awesome. Confirmed.
Just imagine if we all were physical damage. Or
Yes,
fire or
that would be handy.
we would
I
actually
mean,
benefit each other.
yeah. I mean, there's no enemies in this that really are like, you're not going to do any damage to me because I have physical resist, so there's no harm in doing something like that. Oh wow, that's a lot of vulnerability. Okay, I'm going to jump into this. Kill that psyker. Smush him.
Don't forget that they blow up.
Oh, okay. I've got out of the way just in case. Yeah, I'm going to be tweaking my build just a little bit in a mo. Peeling for my buddies. Okay, well, it's definitely an improvement. I mean, it's not the best end game I've played in an ARPG, but it's definitely better than what they did have a few hours ago. So, it's good that it's here. It's good that it's here. I look forward to seeing how it evolves over time. I think there's certain aspects of it, like the gentleman's mentioned in chat, having to do the same map 10 times in a row on slightly higher difficulty if you go up one at a time is a little bit interesting.
I have an idea why we don't get our supply drops.
Yep.
Enemies don't drop anything in these missions.
Yeah, and that's
Maybe
probably
if-
been disabled. Yeah.
It
that's-
overrides himself, maybe not even on purpose.
Yeah. Hector! I can't get my buffs. But that's such an OP thing, not having it
I think-
really is like...
Come over here.
What? Oh, we're going to see the bodies.
Yeah.
So this is...
Oh.
oh, okay. Hi.
You can't even enter, it's just a big pile of corpses. I love it.
That-
It was
that-
like a room like this in the mission, no?
Yeah.
And demonetized.
I like the scenery in this. I mean, this is looking good. I like
I like
it.
the scenery in the... Like a
It's
bloke
a-
on vacation.
It's a wonderful view.
The door is bugged.
Okay.
No.
I think we just had to step over the magic Indiana Jones tile. Oh, still the occasional enemy going crazy and sort of turning into giant sizes. You gonna die up there, chat man?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save you. There you go.
Thank you.
It's all good. Teamwork! I pressed a button and everything died. Confirmed. I still like this armor ability. It's way too good. I know no one likes it when I call stuff out for being too good that's too good. Meme virus. Put my hand up there. Glad that's gone. Easy for me to say because I've already leveled, I know. But optimal dispersion, glad that's been fixed. That was completely broken.
Please don't.
I will even be glad when the critical hit 10% cooldown chances fixed as well. And I know it's not a bug, but it's so good it might as well be. It's just so many builds revolve almost entirely around that thing.
Like most of the builds, you use critical.
Critical is just too good. Yeah, critical is just, it's so good. Right, and on that note, I'm respecing to use more critical. Because you guys are putting loads of debuffs on things, so I want to work up my debuff tree to get 5% critical strength for every debuff on the target, because that's ridiculous. I'm going to respec some points out of there. I'll reset the support tree. And I'll reset the physical tree. I think I'll need to.
Crusaders, 1 assassin.
Right, there we go. So we'll go back to debuffs. Tick, 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 tick. Critical debuff. Strength
Do we-
stuff.
Move him down.
Now what?
Down. Yeah.
Don't move me down. Are you trying to push me out of the thing, the place?
Oh, we already have you in the middle center of the room.
Good. Good. Combo, suppression damage. Oh, I don't know. Let's just go for... Oh, damage over time. I put 3 points in there. Son of a bee. Oh, let's put a point in radical then. Oh, I can't, of course.
Why?
There you go. Right.
Oi!
Thanks for the push. Oi! Get back here.
Geet!
Right. Stage 2. Straight to 15. Let's go. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Let's roll.
Is there any more moral missions coming? You know, no.
There will be a morality choice at the end of the season, I think, which will determine how the season ends. I'm sure that there must be more though, because like we've got all this bits and bobs. Maybe the morality choices are during the in Warzone events every couple of weeks, because it seems strange to have the morality system like a quarter implemented as it is at the moment. I'll tell you what's really nice.
125
My favourite thing about this.
Perks are activated.
My absolute favourite thing is the fact you load into this and you don't have Ragnar von Potato, you know, trying to tell you about how her day's going. Just waffling on about how the recaf's still warm. Although that, to be fair, is my favourite quote from her. That's the one I really do like.
I loved when she yelled it, like, really dramatically. The recaf is still warm!
Holy
Okay.
cow.
Glad you enjoy your recap so much. Calm your tits, please. Stop yelling. That's what the white girls in 40k have become. Like, no longer Frappuccino something, but just really, really... like
your pumpkin spice recaf is still warm.
Yeah. Just really extreme about the recap is still warm. Okay. It's warm, I say! Yes!
Maybe that would be a bad thing in 40k, because I know how the Starbucks crew like their cold coffees these days. I'm not down with that personally. I know it's a thing, but it's not a thing for me.
Recap gets warm when there's a strong war presence. So warm recap is an indicator for a strong war presence. That makes sense.
So it's like Sting from Lord of the Rings, basically.
Yes.
And does it glow blue as well?
Might be.
I think the blue is Zinch nearby.
Yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. Completely canon.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who needs 40k theories?
Yeah, they just read off the Wikipedia anyway. We're getting it straight from the source.
We are the source. Barbecue
The
sauce.
fluff.
As you can say, we take our canon very seriously.
8 pounds at the time.
I mean, TTSD is canon, right?
I tell you what would make me super happy in this one day, if I just get to just execute an Ultramarine. Just, you know, he might just be a little bit of a heretic. He might, you know, just, I don't know, have looked at me a bit wrong, but that's something that would...
I'm skeptical about you. Take me first. I will execute you now. Huh?
Are you a heretic? No. Lies! Bland.
Space Marines are not enough for you?
Innocence proves nothing!
I'd like to see some good old-fashioned torture and interrogation, but I think the problem is, even though it's something Inquisitors do every day, is most of the countries in the world will ban it. Like, the Germans wouldn't be allowed to do that, the Australians would ban it, the Japanese would ban it. You're just not allowed to have,
I'm not
like...
sure about the Japanese.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's weird, really, for a country that has as interesting stuff as they do in terms of online material. Like Neocore had to go back through and ban the. No, they had to cover up the breasts of a wooden tree people in the dryads inside Van Helsing. I remember Megapaul telling us that they had to do that in order for to put the game out.
The Japanese version of World of Warcraft doesn't have any zombies in it, just pale humans. They got rid of all the skeletons and all the zombies because they can't display death in that way.
And this is a country that came up with like VR Kanju or Kanoja, however you say it. Which thank you very much for buying that for me, by the way, Dewey.
I don't even want to know.
It's a very interesting game, but we're not allowed to talk about it for reasons. Yes. What are we on now? 18. Okay, we're going up 3 at a time. And I'm getting these credits. And I guess by the time the shop comes, everyone will have... Maybe... I wonder how many you'll need to buy something.
Zillion.
Maybe.
Over 9,000!
And I think at the end of a section, there's supposed to be like a challenge thing you do that makes it what? What is that VR? What? It's VR nothing, Thrax. Move on. Nothing to see here.
Inquisition will come to you shortly.
Pretty much.
Data.
Pretty much. It's on Steam, though. Like, you download it on Steam.
The game itself is fine. The moment you start modding it and unlock the real features, that's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, the point being that this is a country that banned, like, wooden breasts on tree people that live in the forest.
Penis.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed.
I bet it will be tentacles, so it'll be okay for them.
Yes, tentacles are fine.
I wouldn't want to let them near a Nurgle game. It would just end badly, wouldn't it?
Slammers game, more likely.
Yeah, they're more tentacles, aren't they? Nurgle's just more pus and beer bellies.
So pretty much us.
Basically, yeah, absolutely. Oh, can I get a heal? There we go. I like... This seems like it's getting toward the point where we could start talking to each other about doing stuff to help each other, you know? Like, can someone stun this thing? It's shooting me, or... Like, I'm not quite at that point yet. I'm just at the point where I'll do my fabricator distortion in the middle of nowhere. No one saw that. My finger slipped. Martyr all the way by Juicy B. I agree. I agree. What's the old temperature over in Germany? Are you guys cooking as well?
I don't know. I don't leave the house all that often anyway.
Well, are you warm right now? Let's start with
Yes,
that.
I turned the fan off on the first time in a couple of weeks again.
Because Russia's pretty cooking, isn't it? Time?
17 and raining.
17?
Still.
Oh.
Yeah.
They must be lying during the World Cup, because I think they said it was 30. I guess Russia's quite bad, though.
It depends on the city. In Moscow it was 33 on weekend and just raining all day.
Yeah, I kind of forget how big Russia is. Every now and again I look on the map.
It's only larger than the overall mass of Pluto, so...
Right. Killing all the warp gates.
Honestly speaking, I don't mind the corpse.
So the corpses still... Oh, they still drop acid. Okay, so this is...
Yeah, this is permanent. And the higher we go, the more...
Okay, so I like this, the fact that enemies, as we're getting harder, do stuff, but I can't help but feel that that should actually be a feature of the whole damn game. Like...
As we are getting harder.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I said like my booty looks like it's made of ceramite. It's firm AF right now. Yeah, that's completely thrown me. What was I talking about? Streaming with patrons.
Mutators in the mission. Yeah,
Yes. This like modifier that we have, I can't help but feel that if like random elite packs should do it. You know, I've been crying out in you know, and apparently
Pretty much what D3 does too.
yeah, just randomness, you know? Like, oh, an enemy that does this, let me learn by doing this instead to compensate, you know? I've really missed that from this game. And I kind of hope that the modifiers from this, they can maybe take forward into the next season. and add it in, because I do think it would add stuff like as the fact that a Bullgrin at level 1 is the same as a Bullgrin at level 50. You don't actually learn anything new about the combat. You might change your build a little bit, but that is something I'd really love to see. If any devs are listening, I know I asked for this a year ago, but I'm going to ask again today, pretty please. Random abilities, they're in the Warzone. I'd like to see them outside the Warzone too.
We can make them a deal for every ability they add in the game. We can send them a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, I'll buy you another bottle of whiskey. I'll make sure this one's... the last one was quite nice. It was really smooth. Don't ask me what it was called. Had a bear on it. And it was nothing to do with Russia either. I think it was American.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't make whiskey.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh. There's a lot of DACA coming our way.
Yeah, that's what I died.
Ow, ow, ow,
Oh,
ow.
my allies are dying. The game's getting good. There's currently a challenge. This is awesome. But there's still not really any skill to what I'm doing. I am just bouncing around. Okay, let's kill this douchebag. Come on. I shot the sheriff.
At least I get enough crits already, so I can actually constantly throw my rocks around.
I wouldn't mind a resupply crate every now and again, you know. I know it's a war zone, but I can't help but miss them when they're not here. But I guess there is the perk to give you 50% back and stuff like that and things, but...
Yeah, later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to check if it's possible to choose them or it's gonna crash the game again.
I'll let you do that. You can be my guinea pig.
Yay! We'll see if it's fatal error again.
Right. Groovy. Job well done. I'm on top of my hill. Oh, King of the Hill game mode. And to move on from that, I am a little bit upset that there's no defend missions in this, that it's just purge. Because I really, really want the ability to do a super hard defend mission with some allies. You know, hold your ground, have some cover dotted around, try and cover each other. Maybe it's one of those things that sounds good, but it's actually crap on, you know, when you...
A tank, a tour, a knight maybe.
Oh
just
my
to help
God.
the defend.
I had no idea this existed. 25% chance on deflect to redirect the attack to the attacker. That's... I've never seen that before. That's just turned my world upside down. I'm gonna... It's not on fabricated distortion, but let's just see what the armor looks like as well, because if it looks good, then I may have to sacrifice. No, I'll keep the OP stuff for now.
Right,
Yeah.
They have beats donations on Twitch.
21 now. Possession. Okay, so they're going to spawn stuff. What's on Twitch?
Why don't have bits?
Bits?
Because he would have to be a partner on Twitch, and if he's
yes.
a partner on Twitch, he can't restream on the same time.
Yeah. At the moment, YouTube is my one true love, and Twitch is my bit on the side.
Okay. By the
'cause
way,
I'm not
you can
allowed to
choose
do
the
both.
perks now if you want to.
Okay.
It's working. You see it on the top on my next.
Oh, okay. Can we cancel?
See, you have one, but I
Cancel.
can't.
There we go.
How does one pick?
During the mission, there's a stop signs. You just click on them and choose what's available.
So if I click start
Couldn't pick
there,
any.
Yeah, you see that.
There we go. Yeah.
there we go. Chance to gain 1 charge after inoculator. That's pretty cool. How about that one?
Nine. More
That's true.
explosions.
10
I'm sold.
mines. Oh,
Minefield.
minefields. Yes.
Mines.
Mine. Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Professional.
Air sick.
Yeah. Hi.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was
What?
gonna say, did you accept it? But
Yeah. Yeah. I did. So, thoughts thus far, guys. Thoughts thus far. Now it's getting a little bit tough. How's it going?
It's okay. Getting better, at least. The more perks we get to play with. Corpses may spawn demons. This is getting way better.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like the last level is actually going to be quite interesting.
Then we need to get to level 50 today to see what's in store there. So Gladius is waiting.
Gladius is waiting indeed. And those Imperial Guard aren't going to get good on their own. Oh, the damage.
Damage. Crusader doesn't
I'm
notice.
pressing all the wrong buttons right now.
That's a lot of fire. Holy cow. That new?
I'm at the point now where I
Holy
have
cow,
to be a
what
little
is
bit
this?
careful.
It's called extermination skill. You
Yeah,
just,
looks like it.
Oh, the Pillars of Fire
God
thing. Yeah, that's
splitter.
a cool skill. That's a cool skill.
I knew the skill with one pillar of fire, but holy shit, every fucking enemy?
yeah, in close proximity to you.
Jesus.
It says they will follow the target, but they're just stationary. So
Enough.
Yeah, but there's what the tooltips say, and then, you know, there's what the tooltips do. It's like the Psyker ability when it extends an ability to an ally. Like, it doesn't extend anything, it just gives it to them instead of you.
yeah,
That tooltip's triggered so many people. Hasn't it, Chatman?
Oh, no, not at all. No, no.
No. Rip the dreams of being a buff bot.
Yep.
Like, it would actually make it quite cool if you could buff yourself and an ally.
Or at
It
least
would probably be
before the
far
allies.
too good, though, for a party, but... Okay. I can't help but feel that I was doing loads of damage then, and then you just came along and murdered it in one hit. I need to observe this.
I don't do much damage.
Okay, so this difficulty right now is pretty reasonable. Damage dealt -50.
damage suffered.
Has anyone used a minefield yet?
Nope.
No, me
Keeping it for the
neither.
end.
We could save it for the boss,
Yeah.
I guess, and just kite it through mines. Let's try one here. Mine. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Shit, my frame rate.
You don't need frames, don't you silly?
Just need more yellow numbers on my screen. That's all
Yes.
I'm here for.
Come on. Jump. I'm sure I could optimize this build a little bit more too. I purposely went through a few days ago and put a little bit more physical protect on this, but
Ooh, open room. Hello.
Sploosh! One big explosion from the mines.
yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? When you get a big pack.
So many mines everywhere. So many explosions. This is heaven. Oh, there was
Come
a decimator in all these explosions.
I'm just going around killing the warp gates at the moment. That's what I do to feel useful.
Oh, there's a bolter stuck in the ceiling on my screen. Fancy. Close up.
So what else can you get in the grenade slot that gives you more charges? I don't know. I'm just going to moan at Neocore till they fix that.
There is a perk you can use, like one of the 3 slots you have, that gives you 6 grenades items instead of 4, and supply crates would give you 3 instead of 2 or 4 instead of 3.
Yeah, but there's no supply crates, is there?
But at least I have 2 more thingies, and the mission is short enough that I can manage the mission with 6 items.
I've got a grav gun, but it's poo. Do you want
Oh, I take it. I take it.
it?
Just so I can switch over to a secondary grav gun whenever mine is overheated, because the bolt sucks.
Whisper? Can I not just right-click you and... Oh, my
Nope,
word.
there's no trading. I prefer it via mail.
Messages. Do we? Reply. That's the easiest way to do it, because I'm lazy. Right. I've got 2 grav guns. Have both.
Oh, you're treating me well.
Someday I may ask you for a favour.
Already gathering up on mind resets.
How did you know? Okay. Minus 69% damage done. Okay, this has gone up a fair bit from the last one. How are
Interesting.
we?
If it gets
Oh.
go ahead.
How are we finding war zones? Ask Harmon. Harmon and the patron. I'm enjoying it, my friend. I'm enjoying the difficulty increase. I can't help but feel that this difficulty should have been in the end of the sector anyway, but now it's here and some enemies are getting some extra effects. So far, the effects aren't making me do anything different, but if they were, it would be really cool. That's currently my thoughts. But there are another 3 effects I think we can unlock for the enemies. So it's all right. It's good.
Oh, I forgot to equip the perk again. You have to do that every time for every mission.
Oh. Ah.
They should be dealing a good chunk of damage at the moment, I think.
Strange. You should be left that until we change it manual, not just like do it every time.
Oh, have I killed it? I can't see it anymore.
I don't know. We're blowing stuff in the middle.
Yes, I killed the commander before the fabricator turned off. Nice. Okay. So even doing 69% less damage, I'm still doing enough. Just about. Now we're only taking an extra 100% damage. That does go up to 400 at the max. So that's
quite a show here. Nothing but fucking burning pillars of destruction and rocket tails.
I'm going to follow you guys around for a bit. Go on. Let's see what you guys are up to. How long will the Warzone last? A few months. MLSV. How do I say your name? Pretty much. Burning fire, pillars.
Yeah, I'll go in the middle. Patrick, come after me. Oh.
Okay. I'm following you. I'm ready. My body is ready. Okay, I'll cast one of these for you. Just that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Who needs frames anyway? To be fair, it's running fine, yeah. Oh, that's some teamwork right there. Are you dead?
Yeah. It does damage to me as well, so...
Oh, okay. Was it worth it, though? That's the real question.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Did you respawn? Yeah. I was about to this.
It's okay, you see, I have a bug on me. I'm burning with no damage. I think. Yeah,
come on, enemies. All run up to me, please. Okay, so my damage still feels not too bad. I'd quite like the one that has a chance to heal me and do double damage. I think that would be very useful for keeping myself alive.
Over here.
Yeah, Bob's getting quite a few relics as well. I'm definitely getting more relics. It seems like... Help!
Yeah, I'm good, but not that good.
There we go. I think another 3 levels and this is going to be quite a sweet spot.
Is this a world gate or something, or just a bug for...
Just a bug, I think. Dead Astartes in the middle. Happy face.
We lost Dewey.
Rip Dewey.
I blew up the body.
He'll be back. Just let me know when he's back in Discord if that's okay.
Yep.
Get them slowed. Nice. Damage isn't too much of a problem thus far.
Our damage or what we get?
Both, I think. It's doable. I mean, I take a fair bit of damage if I stand still, but I don't take too much, but I am spec'd a fair bit into deflect and such, so I've got fairly good survivability. Is it a purge fest? Pretty much. I mean, it is just killing stuff. That's perhaps one of the downsides to it, that maybe they didn't want it to be objective focused, so it was just, you know, a case of killing, so people didn't speedrun it. Maybe this is why they did. Maybe this is why they took the objective and standard mission types out for this mode. I'm not entirely sure. But, I mean, the effect is that you have to kill everything, which I think is better than speedrunning everything, because speedrunning's normally more effective. So maybe that was a factor in it. Now, will it let Dewey load back in? That's the question.
He has no internet.
Oh, okay. Well, rip the Dewey then. Oh, we're still doing pretty good damage. I don't know if it
The enemy got
recalculates.
quicker because he got disconnected.
Yeah,
so-
does it lower their health automatically, do you think?
I think, yeah. So
I mean,
they're
that's a
way
pretty
faster.
advanced thing there. Change of players, changing calculations. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, though. Probably.
Yeah, they're that way faster now.
Okay, that's cool. Damn, that does so much more damage when you do the inoculator and get the extra 40... how would you call it? 40 critical hit strength. That's how much is on my inoculator, which is ridiculous because I've only got 20 myself. Mental note, Flamer's hurt, even inside slow motion. Yeah, maybe they... Well, you say that. I don't think any coordination is needed on objectives. It is just sort of run as fast as you can to the objectives, so... I think more coordination's needed to purge than to do objectives, honestly. Maybe not, but... Oh. Oh. Anyone else getting a bit pwned?
Yeah, everybody. Judging by the health bars.
Oh. Come on. Oh, I actually died. Rip me. Okay, so I've got to the point now where I don't have enough sustain. I'm not doing enough damage to get kills, and kills are my main source of sustain. So that's cool. I've got to a point where I may need to rethink my build. Or make some changes to it anyway. As predicted, life on... Oh... Life on kill is only so useful till you go to a hard difficulty and then rip all of a sudden. Yeah, does Extreme Fortune... No, Extreme Fortune only works in turrets, as far as I'm aware. So, I don't see that working. Oh, that dodge. That killer dodge. Okay. Maybe some life on hit as well would be useful. Oh! Oh, Flamer! Flamer! Flamer's ridiculous. Okay. Right, let's try again. Pretty much done it.
Take your time.
How's your life looking? Oh, you're considerably more tanky than me.
I haven't used one healing thingy in a
Yeah, I knew it. Crusader's going to have such an easier time at the high difficulty. The assassin lack of mitigation just gets really painful.
Tell me about it.
But I ain't doing damage like you are.
Yeah, true, but I doubt you're doing... I doubt it's quite comparable, you know? Like, you can probably do missions that I physically can't do because I would die too much.
Yeah, because they kill themselves.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Two
3 relics. Nice. Nice, okay. All them
Forged by
relics.
the war.
Any word from Dewey yet? Is he back online?
He said we can get Milember, or... Oh no, he's playing another game. Then you can get someone else. Let me ask.
Okay. Kick. Play. Wait, will it let me even kick him? Boot. Right, there we go. Cabal. Anyone from the Cabal first? I should really prioritise the patrons. Penitent.
Marshall was on.
Torpor. Krieg Marshal. Title screen. Krieg? I doubt it. Krieg, are you in the chat right now? If so, yoo-hoo Krieg. Yoo-hoo. Warzone repetitive? The thing is whatever they introduce will be repetitive. It's just a question of how much. So far, it's okay. Doing the same mission again and again, I think, needs to change. Like, there needs to be a randomness to it rather than doing the same thing so many times.
There's one thing that I would like if... Well, you mentioned it before, like this let's call it a feature that they leave the poisonous whatever on the ground or leave something behind when they die, the enemies.
Yep.
Doing more of that instead of increasing their HP pool would be nice.
Yeah, yeah. More complications, indeed.
Yeah.
Right, let's rock on.
Don't forget the perks.
Yep. Do you have to select them every time?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
guys, there's oh, maybe lower. I can choose a grenade.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, but I don't know use grenades, so
Yeah, don't need
What is
grenades. Okay, so this is going to be even harder. Awesome.
well, we have the power of a minefield now.
Yes, we do. We do indeed. And extra inoculators for the pew-pew. And I need to let Chatman damage tank, rather, instead of me face tanking.
Yeah, just point in the direction and I'll be there.
Okay. That I can do. What's up, by the way, Twitch? How's it going over there? Guys are awfully quiet right now. Just engrossed. Ragnar. It's so weird loading into a mission and not having Ragnar there. Definitely the best part about this, though. Right. Someone follow me. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Oh, look at us go. We're going around the edge like a squad. Like elite squad. Tactics. Okay.
Boom, I'm dead.
Yeah, this is definitely... There's some damage coming in.
No problem.
Where
Well, the point is,
are...
the problem is that when I'm using animation, I have to stay still in one place. I cannot move easily.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue when you're a squishy character. Nice, 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 nice. Boosh, bish, bosh, bash, boosh. Oh, and I still get a good amount of healing too. Did they fix the thing which heals you based on the amount of dots you've placed on people? Because that might be a fairly interesting perk for me to use. I haven't even tested that one in a long time though. Nightbot for president, absolutely. Who's been deleted and banned? I didn't even get to see what they said. Sidral, how's it going, my friend? Not playing Gladius, playing something else for a change. Come on. Boosh, bish, bosh. Boosh.
Dewey will be back.
Yeah, he's on his way.
Yep.
Groovy. Groovy, groovy, back to the 4-man Patron crew. My top 3 supporters currently playing with me. So I should probably give you my love while you're here and say thank you very much. Hugs all round.
Thank you too.
Oh, there we go. The real question is, are we going to do 4 of us against 4 bots in Gladius?
Oh hell yes!
I think that would be really good on like the max difficulty.
In a week? Why not?
Yeah, I mean the game's got to come out first, unless you all start being streamers and get some
No,
get some
no
streamer
streaming.
copies.
Yeah.
The developers are really cool, actually. I've only spoken to them a little bit, but they've been really cool, really helpful. When I sort of asked for info, they're willing to do an interview with me in London, but I couldn't make it that day because I was going to Budapest, so priorities. But yeah, they seem a really nice bunch. Italian too, so I'm hoping... well, it's a bit late to be invited to a launch party, but, you know, I've always wanted to go to Italy. Oh!
Don't
You can
die.
always crash the party.
Yeah, but to do that, there has to be a party, and you have to know where the party is.
Grab someone.
Yes, the Warhammer Fantasy ARPG. I've tried to contact the developers because I want to talk about their game. I believe they are French. They made How to Survive, the zombie survival, which is not an ARPG, but it is a fairly popular game on console, so I'm really curious to see what they come up with. I'm looking into that game, and my plan will be, because I do like ARPGs, to cover that in a good bit of detail. However, there's nothing out there to cover right now. There's nothing to talk about. Developers haven't really been responding or talkative, so I need to contact them again.
We missed someone.
Yeah, I will pogo. See what I can find. There he is. Yeah, it's close to an ARPG, to How to Survive. It's close to. Yeah, I've tried it, Mega. I've tried it. I've played it. I played it with the couch co-op with the girlfriend. It was a sort of just, we were looking for a couch co-op, and we gave it a go. She quite liked it. I thought it was all right. Not bad. Not bad. Like, as you say, Bob, it's kind of an ARPG because it's the right camera angle and all of those things. It was just sort of... yeah, okay, I would actually say it's a survival ARPG, just more of an arcade-type survival ARPG. Just in terms of the sort of simplicity of it. But the crafting mechanic and cool was all good. You know, it was a cool game. Not trying to say anything bad about it. It's just, it seems like a fairly big step to make it up into a game where there's multiple classes, interchangeable skills. Excuse me while I just run away and cry. I need more health coming in with this. This build is not quite doing it health regen wise. If they get a lot more damage, I'm going to be having problems. What I think I will need is I could use the cover system. Kappa Kappa Kibo. Yeah, twin stick-ish. Exactly, twin stick-ish. That's a good way. I can't even remember if it had a twin stick mechanic in it. It's been such a long time, but I think it did, which I guess is why I'm saying it felt more arcade-like. Okay, I'm going for the warp gate kill. Come on. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This has definitely got to a point now where the combat's feeling a little bit more challenging. I mean, are you guys on the point where you're a bit stressed, you know?
No, stress is just like we should be more we're doing.
Yeah, like, you can't be too gun-ho, which is cool. Like, I like that point where you actually have to think before you go in. It's, dare I say, slightly strategic, even that it's only just choosing when to fight and when not to, but that's still more strategic than
that's a new,
playing like a
new corridor.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't forget the mines.
They don't drop.
They do?
The elites don't drop the supply packs.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that's probably an oversight from them. Either that or they were like, you know, the item's way too good. Let's just kill it by accident and not say anything. But I have a feeling it was probably just like, we need to ban items from dropping, and then, oh shit, it's banned that as well. Oh, so much Dakar. But yeah, if that gets fixed and nerfed, probably, I'd be very happy. Probably needs to be like a 2 or a 5% chance, something like that. 15 just feels... How many elites are there? Oh! Okay, I'm on my last life.
I was trying to resurrect you, but you always respawn.
Yeah, yep. I like to let you just crack on and kill stuff. I'm that kind of guy.
Okay.
Look at the Crusader go. Just doing Crusader things over there, not really giving a crap about anything. Oh. Warp gate nearly dead. Need more life back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try changing the power sword bonus to do double damage, 1 in 4 chance. I think that's going to be much better for this build than turning deflect into damage. 'Cause I'm getting 50% damage bonus, but a 25% chance to do double damage is the same thing. It's just going to be more spiky rather than consistent. But it also heals you, which I think is going to be much, much better. So we're going to do some rerolls in a sec. Spend all of our money trying to get that. Ta-da! Is Dewey back?
He gave up because he already got disconnected again, so he said he will stay off.
Oh, okay, fair enough. 3-man
Too
it is.
unstable.
Are the classes balanced right now? Not really.
No.
I think melee Crusader is going to be the most viable option. I think ranged Psyker is going to be the best option. And I think Assassin is going to have some fabricated distortion armor that's a bit broken. That's kind of... It's not that balanced right now. It needs work, but it's going to take months and months to see that change. But it's workable, though. It's workable. It's not completely bust. Right, let's re-roll this. 50,000. Oh, no, I've only got 30,000 money. Rip. Okay. I could sell some bits and bobs. I do have quite a lot of relics to sell. I'm going to need a good 10 rerolls, though, to have any chance to do this. Let's just sell some bits. I'll just be a sec, guys. Hope you don't mind.
Nope.
Sure. But you cannot send credits to it.
Say what?
Really, you cannot send money to your teammates because I have more than 2 million.
You can.
Oh, you can. You can. It's when you send someone an item, it's in a little corner.
How I do that?
Send a mail.
Do you know
Try
how
to
to send a mail?
portrait, yeah. You need money, Hydra?
Yeah, I do.
Say so.
I need
that's
the
what
money.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Transfer.
Okay, so I've got 108 now. Let's see if we can get lucky with a modify. I've got 2 rerolls.
I
Turn
sent you
deflect.
money.
That's rubbish. And oh, critical hits cause bleeding. That's rubbish too. Okay, just wait for the. There we go. Boop. Much appreciated. Retrieve. Nice. Right. How much is that? God damn. I've gone to the wrong place. Okay. Appearance. Modify. Power sword. Right. Don't want that one.
How you send stuff to people?
You right click your portrait, go on messages.
Each critical heals 3% of your hit points is not too bad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but it's not doing any bonus damage. First damage with surprise does more. 50% damage with surprise. Have they deleted the one that does 20% chance to... I wonder if they have. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with each critical hit heals 3% of your health. But that's really nerfing my damage. Ah, there are others. Maybe I just need to sit here and roll this for ages.
Yep. Penitent said he would join us if you...
Yeah, we'll get him in. Yeah, we'll get him in, totally. Surprise bonus. Extra damage based on your missing health. Okay, so the others are still here. Let's get Penitent in quick, and then we're just going to re-roll a little bit more. So if anyone's curious what you can actually get, this is where you look. Friends list. I don't have him on there. Cabal. Members. Penitent Bush. And we'll get him in on the chat. He needs to come in so I can drag him, though.
I'll tell him.
Yeah, cheers. Right. More money, too. I'm rich. Right. Much appreciated, my friend. Right, let's modify a bit more. See if we can get the double damage and chance to heal. Nope. 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 Have they deleted it? I really hope they haven't. I really hope they haven't.
He's in pub chat now.
But I think they have. Yo, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, how are you all doing?
What's up? All good, my friend. Just streaming at the moment. I'm not sure if you're aware, but you know, let's keep it family friendly, as they say.
Yeah, no problem.
It's all good. It's all good.
Says Hyder discussing his boobs.
Hits give a random vulnerability, so I've not seen that in about 20 rolls, and I've just seen it. I am going to play a mission in a moment, I swear, but where is the one that has a 20% chance to deal double damage and heal me? Or maybe they have removed it. It was way too good. Hit steel toxic mark to 10-second duration, minus 5% damage done. That might be fairly useful for this. It's going to take too long to stack up, though. That's rubbish. That's rubbish too. Oh, crits heal me for 3%. That'll do. That'll do. And we're going to check. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Right, we're good. You guys all ready?
To select the perk.
Yes, selecting perks confirmed. Have you played any rounds yet, Penitent?
I saw him in a mission, so I mean the Cabal said he was in a mission, so probably.
Groovy. Groovy, groovy, groovy. Right. Oh, we've unlocked 4, so we've got another one here. Villains may spawn on the map. Groovy.
Nice.
What could possibly go wrong? Right,
The
and
villains.
now I'm going to select my... Okay, 1% chance for inoculator, great. And my minefield. Oh.
1%, it's not 50. 50.
Yeah, 50%. Oh, apparently I can't play that one yet. Okay. Okay, well let's do that one instead.
Is that my fault 'cause I'm too low?
No.
Shouldn't be. Failed.
Yes.
Oh dear. Maybe it is. Maybe you've got to unlock it.
I'm only rank 3. If you want, I can drop out.
Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this one. We're going to try a few different things. We'll do a little bit of Q&A, bit of testing work. This one's ticked green, so no. Now let's go right the way back to stage 1, battle 1, and just see if it works. Just to test and see if this is the actual problem. A little bit of on-the-spot diet. Yeah, this is working. Okay.
Now everybody knows I'm a scrub.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Afraid so,
my
buddy.
shame.
Afraid so.
Alright, I'll drop out after this one then so you can do
Yeah,
your
I'm afraid
content.
just to save going through all of it again, because I've only got another probably in a half hour in me. Okay, 4 Crusaders, 2 Deflect, 1 Multi-Melter and Double Bolter. It's ridiculously easy with Crusaders. Yep, I would agree. Crusader mitigation is in my view, a little bit too high.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, it's OP. Make everything as squishy as an assassin and I'm happy. No, but on a serious note, that you really notice, like, the effective health of a Crusader is ridiculous, because not only does he have the higher mitigation, but he's got, like, double the health pool. Like, it is a massive difference. Well, I'm hopeful 3% life per crit is going to make all the difference.
Oh, this is a small map, right?
Yeah, this is an easy one. There's just, you know, go potato.
I was doing damage. I like what?
Oh, my mouse button's stuck. Son of a bitch, stuck again. Right, mental note. Buy new mouse. Middle mouse button keeps getting stuck. There we go. Speed run, go. Crusader OP. I wouldn't say the Crusader's OP, but as I said in the Warzone prediction video and such, and I've been saying on streams, is when you get to high difficulty, the mitigation of the Crusader alone means you can do content the Assassin kind of can't sometimes, but there might be some builds that work around that. And the Fabricated Distortion Armor is perhaps a good example of something that can be used to, you know, to great effect. You don't have to face tank.
I think the Warzone is like some of the up to a certain point. There's either you can solo it, but at some point you have to do it with friends. Because otherwise
Yeah.
you're just gonna miserably die all the time.
Yeah, probably. Excuse me, probably. Purge always seems to be go potato. But yeah, it kind of is, I think, until the difficulty reaches the peak and then you get sort of be a cautious potato instead. So we're back to just pogo farming now. This middle mouse button is going to actually get purged. Keeps getting stuck down every time I press it. It's the worst thing in the world.
Stop pressing it.
But okay, it keeps going down even when I'm not pressing it now. I'm about to. There we go. Oh, but I need to rotate the camera. Yeah, I am pressing it. I am. I'm bad. Okay,
We left
I'll walk back a bit. Da, da, da. I like this difficulty. Can it not just all be this easy?
a little bit boring, but yeah.
Yes. It's back to basically the open world difficulty of
Yep.
just don't even think and walk around clicking a button. I do enjoy it when things are risky. Cautious potatoes taste better. Confirmed.
Yeah, I'm going to drop out and go level up then and let you do some more interesting stuff.
Much appreciated, my friend. It was fun having you here for a mission. It was magical.
When did they unlock them? How did you get so high?
We've just been playing.
Yeah.
Just been playing the last hour or so.
Oh, it's not too bad then.
Yeah, no, it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long.
Alright, sweet. Sorry about that, and I will catch you.
Oh, no sweat, bud.
later.
See ya.
We'll see you around. People's messages getting deleted left, right, and centre. Nightbot on point. Right, let's go, boys.
Let's select.
Back to hard stuff. Oh, cancel. Sorry, I hadn't selected my giblets. That's gonna get annoying.
Yeah, but you don't have to quit because
Really?
click accept. You can do it.
Oh, well, that's just as annoying. Right, there we go. My body is ready.
Did you take the mines or?
Nobody took the mines. Everyone has the
I took the mines.
inoculator. Really?
Oh yeah, I took inoculator and mines.
What now? How?
They're two separate things.
Yeah, but I don't have. I only have one slot.
No, you have two slots, one on the right side and one on the left side.
It's locked for me.
Oh, click on it anyway.
It has
Okay.
a stop sign or the
It shows
sign?
locked for me too, but I can do it. Right, here we go, boys. Tough difficulty. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see if there's a villain here.
Oh, okay.
Dying?
No, I'm just wondering if I'm going to kill him before... Oh,
he
the
dies.
fabricators. No, I'm alive, but... Okay, the armor's definitely helping. Definitely helping to keep the sustain up. Like, keep getting enough life regenning this assassin is kind of... important, let's say. Life on kill is just not as useful as I thought. Because it just takes too long to kill stuff. Why do people wait till I stream to spam me messages on Steam? Okay. Why don't I appear offline? That's the real question. Nightbot OP. Nightbot is a good mod. Does the job. 2-button combat confirmed. Nice, 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 nice.
Don't die. You die.
I died. I found the tarantula.
We can res you.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
We can rebuild you.
Almost there.
There we go. I think it's clear.
Almost.
This is the problem. Is like the normal minions is fine for me, but every time I find the trap turrets, I'm dead from them.
Gotta be careful. And run away every now and again.
Caution with the Inquisitor, never.
Yeah, exactly. Cautions for, I don't know, heretics, non-believers,
Non-believers.
space marines. Okay, let's see how much... Oh no, I'm not going to use a minefield here, that's just a waste. I'm going to put a minefield down there though and see what it does.
Probably nothing.
It did like half of their health.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
normally the mines aren't affected like explosive barrels by the map modifier. So the mine doesn't do minus... Well, I'm only on minus 50% damage dealt apparently. Should be way higher, I don't quite get that. Unless it resets in each area. Come on. Oh god. Oh god. Mummy! I'm not looking forward to the first villain fight. That's going to be stressful. To be fair though, just fabricate it and, you know, job done. That's the plan anyway. At least we got new maps.
I don't understand what they mean by a chance for villain spawn.
Rebel psychers, things like that. Not the ordinary bald guys, but the guys that actually cast spells that will chase you around and kill you. You'll notice in like Chaos Champion Sorcerer things, not the regular ones. You'll know one when you see it. But we don't get one in this, I don't think, because it's not corpses, acid, demon. Oh no, we do. One more room, and I've got 2 mines left.
Here's some for you.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Right. AoE swing, swing, swing. That's not a lot of AoE damage coming in. That's a lot better. I want to try Heavy Bolter too in this. I will whop out the Crusader build at some point. Okay. Not having digital weapons up all the time really sucks for this build. Oh. Oh god. I scratched my nose for a second and the flame trap killed me. They're
Why
so...
are you scratching nose at the flame trap?
Well, I didn't think it was going to shoot me and kill me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I don't get. That the mobs don't do so much damage as the trap turrets. for some reason.
Yeah, the turrets seem to do unbelievable amounts of damage. I don't quite get it. Come on, die. Oh, okay. It's getting a little bit slow now, isn't it? I'm trying to kill stuff.
Yep.
Whack, whack, whack. We're only doing minus 50% damage as well.
I
Goes up
think,
to...
I think you have to run with damage modifiers from whatever buffs it is to mitigate some of it.
Yep. Do green laser bros even do anything? I don't think they do. Oh, I'm gonna go right.
They do. It just takes some time for them to load up and shoot.
Ah, okay.
They actually hit like a truck if you just stand in one place.
Okay. I've never seen one live long enough to do anything, really. Okay. So this is on... What level are we? Like 30-something at the moment? Or 28? So it's going to get pretty tough, I think. Which is cool.
Yeah, we're getting to the point. It's like we're gonna need the second Crusader soon. I think.
Quite possibly. I don't know. We need Dewey back really to tell if it was him making it easier. Having the extra front line's definitely useful. I'm not exactly sure how my damage matches up to other people, and that's where I guess having this sort of game mode actually helps with that, because you can actually start comparing. Oh, I can kill a warp gate though. Yes, I'm not entirely
Died from
useless.
poison.
Did you die?
Yeah, from poison.
Ah,
Thank you.
no
Right.
problem.
I'll grab the warp gate. And we'll do some of that splash damage stuff and things. I like the 50% inoculator thing, that's good. That's definitely something I like. I wonder how good bringing in Astartes is actually going to be, you know?
I
Like,
think
is he
it
just
will-
gonna die?
Oh, no way.
There you go. Hellbrute's slowed.
Thank you.
Come on. Why won't you die?
There's Commander.
No villains yet.
Nope. Honestly speaking, I want to see it, but not too much.
Yeah, we'll see one soon enough.
Should be fun.
Oh, by the way, we didn't use mine.
I've
Yes.
used most of mine. Mine's for the win. Mine's for the win. There you go. They do a fair bit of damage. They do a fair
they
bit
do.
of damage.
I'll try to grab the damage modifier, see if it helps.
Vaz, it depends what level you are at the moment, my friend, because at the moment we can only play with people that are on the same level with us. And I don't mean in terms of mad skills, I mean in terms of you need to have unlocked the same point, because you can't boost people, they have to unlock it. Yeah, a new artifact here next week on Reddit. Posted a comment on Discord. Oh, okay, I didn't realise there was a new tier coming in. Okay, so maybe they have decided to go back and make godlikes. Or something that's actually... I wonder what it will be called in their code, because Relic is called godlike in the code.
Yep.
Yeah, but damage amplification buff is probably worth equipping. I do completely agree. Yeah, you have to work through it, my friend. Ain't no being carried. Level 33 confirmed. Right, now this is the next tier. Prepare your bodies. Yeah, won't let me select minefield now, so I need to go back in that again. Right, chance to regain a charge after each support use, definitely. Deploys a cluster of mines still. That'll have to do, I guess. So I guess there's some incentive to grind up through the levels. So artifact tier gear. Okay. Nemesis and a vendor to purchase artifact tier gear. So basically you're going to be crafting these items to get the artifact tier gear. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the stuff looks like for them, for what the skins look like. Yes, you do, Woodhome. You cannot seem to boost people. You cannot load into a mission. It will just come up as bugged if you try to. So, yep. That is a thing.
Yeah, this is way easier with a
Buff.
buff, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the damage amplification.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It speeds up a lot. Hydra's still dying.
No, but
No!
a little bit. Just a little bit, though. I'm doing lots of damage. Okay. Build's doing okay, and I got a free use of my digital weapons too. Definitely think the 3% heal on crit is keeping me going. Sustain is essential for this. You're taking more damage than you're receiving. That's not good. More deflect would help me, but I don't know how I'm going to get it. Do you have to be 50 for Warzone? No, but you have to be 50 to start leveling the Warzone level, and I don't think you get regular experience from this, so you get relics. I'm not entirely sure. Someone that's not 50 needs to tell me if you actually get rank XP for doing this. Yeah, it's 1,100 PR to start with power rating, so you don't have to be 50. But if you're not getting, oh, whoa, rank XP, then I need to start using this armor on everything. I need to take this armor everywhere. Oh boy.
Well, me burning everything doesn't really help to see stuff as well.
Oh, I got one hit by a charging melee of doom. Okay, I'll respawn there. He just one hit me, just charged across, bang, dead. Awesome. 5 out of 10. Would play again. Okay, come on. Kill these guys first. The damage is not too bad. Some big crits, 4k.
I've never seen me critting more than 2,000.
I have everything procced when I do that. Digital weapons and inoculator. Which do quite a lot for me, to be fair. Right, groovy. Good job. So this difficulty still seems doable. I think we've got another 2 jumps before things get really hairy.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay. Shame that dots can't crit, really. That would make my life a lot easier with this build. Come on. Oh, rubber banding is here.
Yeah, I'm down.
Coming.
Okay. Yeah, crit. Oh! Is that a friendly mine that killed me? Something wrecked me. I'm just going to wait for the respawn.
I'm getting you up.
Do you not get interrupted?
Nope.
Well, ain't that a thing? So basically Crusader OP.
Oh yeah, I do get interrupted a lot.
Well, it is what it is, guys. The Warzone is exactly, I think, what should have been expected. You're going to be doing repetitive missions. You're going to be doing missions again and again and again with a flexible difficulty, you know? But it's worth considering that this is not the full Warzone. And I'm not trying to defend it here. Like, oh, shit. I went in way too far. I went in way too far there. I'm going to just respawn. More stuff comes every 2 weeks. So, you know, the more gear and Nemesis comes next time. There's going to be a vendor with the new item tier. So I think that's got to be taken into account. Is it the best endgame in the world though? No, not by a long shot. It's pretty... Doing the same map repetitively, I think, is probably my biggest criticism of this. But, and also just not having the vendor and stuff like that when it launches. It's one of their issues that I think they've got when they keep staging everything and hide, and like every couple of weeks something comes out, is you're kind of like, is this all we're going to get? Even though they're going to make new stuff, you still kind of feel like you don't have enough at any given moment. So, okay.
Well, the hype for this game was too...
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, a lot of people were expecting it to be the next Diablo, which is just a completely weird expectation for an indie studio. I mean, saying that, Grimdawn did a really good job of making an ARPG, but I like the game, but I'm not in love with it. but I do like it.
It has its issues.
I think things Martyr has more issues, but it also has some quite lovable bits. But it's just the issues quite often outweigh the lovable bits. I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful the next season will be... They'll learn from some of the mistakes of the first. I mean, will they? I have no idea, but I hope so. So I don't think the game needs to be overhauled to have some fairly major improvements. I think a lot of things are quite simple. Simple changes, but this is a step in the right direction. While it's not perfect, it's a step. I wonder what the last one is. There is only war. Right, there we go.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Indie studios defending selling games at AA prices. I mean, how much a game sells for is not... Like, indie studios don't have to sell games cheap. That's just not kind of... Depends how much they spend to make it as to how much... you know, and how much profit they need to make as to what the price gets set out. I have no idea how much the game cost to make. I have no idea what the budget was, but I don't think you can attack a studio based on how much they charge. If you don't think it's fair value, fair enough, but then don't buy it. Is it overpriced? For what it is? Yeah. Yeah, it is. But I don't think it's a helpful comparison when people say how cheap Grim Dawn is when, like, obvious Grim Dawn would be smaller. Like, look at how many people we used to make it.
Well, the Grim Dawn didn't have the hype behind it as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
a bit unfair.
I mean, they didn't have to pay the 40k IP, you know? They had a much smaller studio. They didn't pay for any voice acting. You know, there's a lot of reasons that game's cheaper. It's a good game, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say Martyr is better, and it's nothing to do with the value to the player in terms of how much content there is, but I don't think it's enough to say I prefer this game over that one, so this one should be cheaper. Like, that's not really how much a player likes the game will determine if you buy it or not, but not necessarily actually how much it costs to make and stuff like that. But Martyr will be on offer one day. I doubt it will be too soon, but wouldn't really make sense, I think, to put it on offer before the console comes out. Because otherwise it's kind of like a bit of a shitter for the console players. But there you go. Yeah, but that's the thing, Sander. Like, how much you like a game doesn't have anything to do with how much it costs to make. That's, you know, whether you like design choices, whether developers made mistakes or not. That's nothing to do with money. You can't just say something should be cheap because you don't like it. I mean, it might need to be cheap to sell, but that's a separate argument. That's just sort of marketing stuff. Right. But that being said, I've put more hours into this than Grim Dawn, and while I like Grim Dawn, I don't like it enough to put as many hours as I've put into this. Even though I know you could put hundreds of hours into Grim Dawn, and some people can put hundreds of hours into this, but you're going to struggle to. Or the majority of players would. This game's still got a long way to go. No hiding that.
Yeah. Like, I like this game, but at the same time, it's like I reached the maximum, and apart from it, I'm almost like, okay, I'll take a break until next event. Then the next event comes, I go in, play it, take a break again, come back.
Yeah, and I think that's how many people will play this game. It'll just be a dip in, dip out, play it for a week here, a week there, when the events come, basically. You know, and in maybe that's not a terrible thing. Yeah, it's got ways to go. It's got ways to go. What will it be like in a year? Who knows? Who knows? There's definitely potential, but there is a lot of hurdles to climb. Like, I don't know where to start really. Making combat just a little bit more enjoyable for players by giving a learning curve, skills, things like that for enemies to get as you go along. I think is probably one of the big things. Fixing the lack of progression after level 20. I think that's a big thing too. Getting the occasional perk and a skill point's just not enough. I think it needs to be recipes, enchants. You need lots of stuff thrown at you while you level up to really make it quite clear why you're doing it. I personally like the power rating system. I know some people don't, but some people will be unhappy with it.
Oh, it's okay as long as you have like what do you call it? As long as you have something to do, as you said, it's like after level 20, it really slows down a lot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you just like grind. It's not just like every game like this have a grind, but this feels like more forced. Than,
Yeah,
like,
it reminds me.
you're aiming for something.
Have you heard of Ion, the Korean MMO?
Ion.
Yeah, AION.
Ion. Yeah, I heard of it.
Ion, yeah. So basically, the leveling that when you got to the end game, they got to a point where you needed to kill about 2,000 to 3,000 enemies to level up because there wasn't enough quests. And that kind of reminds me a little bit of Martyr and the sort of situation that the level like 30 to 40 or 28 to 40 that you find yourself in, there feels like an absence of stuff to do, and the open world just doesn't qualify as stuff to do because it's just doing the same like a few missions again.
Doesn't give so much XP needed to level up.
Yeah, it's pretty slow, and even with the 50% buff, I mean, I still hear a lot of people saying that it's still, you know, a ridiculous amount of missions to level up. So there's definitely some big hurdles to climb.
Don't forget to use your minds.
Yes, mines indeed.
I didn't take any.
Oh yeah, apparently I didn't either.
Left them at the shop. At the ship. This would be a
And
great.
if you wanna play a grinding game, check 9 Dragons.
Yeah.
You had to kill 1,000 mobs to get from level 1 to level 2, so...
Sounds about right. Is it an Asian game?
Yeah.
Because they have a different ethos out there. Like, they're like, okay, you have to really work in this game, and that's a good thing, you know?
Calm down.
I just pulled out a little bit.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I think you need to pull out. I'll just respawn.
Okay.
I'm just getting a little bit of life back. He says as he's getting shot at.
Yeah, this thing that the enemies shoot you through wall, kinda annoying, honestly speaking.
Yeah, just a little bit. But certainly there's a good comment coming in the chat there that even though this game has so many problems, like there's quite a lot of people that like it despite all of its problems, which I think is probably like a symptom of the 40k thing. Like people are willing to play games that aren't quite as good because they're 40k.
No, I can give you a game that didn't shoot even though it had the 40k.
Oh yeah, like
40k thing.
Dawn of War died. You know, Dawn of War 3.
Dawn of War 3 died, then there was a style arena.
Yeah,
Like Dota.
for sure,
Dark,
for sure.
Dark Nexus or something, it just died because it was so.
But I don't know what it is about this though, because there's something that I think keeps a lot of players coming in, even though they've got all of these gripes with it, and they know that there's better ARPGs out there. That I think there's still a fairly high portion of people coming back.
I think it's because of the lack of games in 40k, because this pretty rich world that was built like what 30, 40 years
Yeah.
in the making, and it's quite interesting for a lot of people, and not all of them are eager to read books, fluff or whatever. For them,
Yep.
games are an easier way to learn about it. And the games suck. That's why there's so few games come out, but everybody just jumping on them like it's less chance to see something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Eternal Crusade also got wrecked. Yeah, one of many games that died.
Don't remind me, I backed that game. It's horrible. So disappointed with it.
Oh, many are, and rightfully so. I mean, it's not even the genre that it started off at. So you know, you can tell why people would be upset with such a thing. If you make something and advertise it as an MMO and it ends up being an arena shooter, like you
Which
can
is still broken.
yeah you can understand. Right. Oof. So I was looking at the player-based numbers in Martyr as well, and I'm going to be really curious to see over the next few days what happens regarding player-based numbers, because so far it started off at about 10k, and it dipped down recently to an average of about 2k, give or take. And if you compare that with even some pretty popular titles, that's not a terrible shift after the first month. It's not great, there's games that do better, but dropping by 80% or so isn't that unusual. I looked at about 10-15 games, but I think it's the second month that basically determines if it's going to be a continual drop or if those players then hang around. So that's why I'm really curious at the moment to see what happens. Yeah, I've checked out the character builder at the moment, so I don't think anyone said that, Sander, that you should be happy with 40k content because it says it's 40k content. As far as I'm aware, no one said that today. Bad games are bad games. I'm just observing that people seem to play it a little bit more, I think, than if it was a non-40k game. Although I think the reviews are pretty fair for it. I think 6 out of 10 is... Maybe there's a bit of 40k bias in there, but I think that's pretty fair. I mean, it could go lower, maybe with a bit of time. I'm not sure. Maybe. Could go up. Maybe. Will the Warzone make the reviews go up? What do you guys predict?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say I agree.
Not at this stage, at least.
Yeah. There's more stuff needed than what's currently here to make it go up further. Digi-weapons will go for. Nice.
Did we get there's only war? So after this one, we're getting it.
I think we've got to go through the next tier and then we unlock that. But not too far. 913. Still can't rate the game until the full Warzone is out. Well, you might be waiting another month or two, Woodhome. Because as far as I'm aware, the Warzone gets stuff added every week or two. So it's going to have a fair bit of new stuff constantly trickling in. And that seems to be the method they're going for the whole game as, the game as a whole is just to constantly trickle stuff into it. Which definitely has its downside because it just means whenever you get something that it always seems a little bit inadequate. At least that's how I'm sort of seeing it, I think. Like the Warzone, you look at the Warzone on its own right now, and yeah, it is inadequate in terms of end-game content. Oh, crappers.
Dying?
Yeah. I need to let tanky people do tanky things. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I have a champion and I can't kill it alone.
That's kind of how I feel. Oh wow, I got one shot. I didn't even know what by. Am I getting rezzed? Shall I wait?
Yes, sir.
I will wait patiently. Slow time. I have no idea what hit me. It might be one of those laser people. There we go. There we go. I think we'll be able to do this. I need to be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, we're at the stage where we should be really careful because so far we just dragged the whole room into the fight. That's why it's like I died to the fight.
Maybe we can plot the pathing in the room.
Yeah.
I think Woodhome touches on a good point. Then the problem is though, if it's unfair to rate it now, when is it going to be fair to rate it? Because they keep trickling stuff in slowly. That does make it tough. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, since it's the indie studio, it's like if they don't get good ratings, it might be too late for them. It's not a AAA studio that can just support it. So well, we can wait. Problem.
Well, Van Helsing started off a little bit rough. I was looking at their reviews. The first game had a bit of a better reception, but the third one, really unpopular.
Well, because the third one was so rushed and it was obvious that it was rushed. It was never fixed up.
Yes, yeah, and understandably so. The game still has bugs to this day, which is unbelievable.
The first one was amazing, 3 skills, you can do builds. The third one was like, here's your 5 options, do whatever you want. It's like, ow? Oh, champion, okay. That was
Oh no!
I'm getting you up.
Yeah?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
just
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my word.
Yo,
Okay,
Magic, could you jump and res me?
Yep.
I'm way behind, there's no enemies there.
Okay. If anything starts shooting me though, I'm getting out of here.
Thank you.
Whoa. I don't think it's too late for this game, but it's definitely going to cause some problems with the early reviews, but... And even the Warzone, I don't think it's going to have people saying, oh, check out Martyr again, the Warzone's, you know, like, super worth playing, because it's... Trouble is even the Warzone is less than most people would expect, and I kind of feel like Martyr and Neocore need something bigger than what players expect, and that I also think is really hard to deliver for them. The expectations are pretty, well, as you say, the hype was sort of built up quite a bit, I think, for this. Players wanted like a really good solid ARPG. I think Neocore definitely deserves some criticism for design choices and such. That can't be denied. Like, I still think the suppression system really does hurt this game.
Yeah, tell me.
On the enemy side of things anyway, because it, again, just not being able to stun stuff using reactionary abilities I still think is just really detrimental to combat.
On my way.
Jeez. I'm not melting them fast enough now.
But I do still enjoy. This is something I'll happily do.
Potential.
Yeah, there's still potential. And there's players that play this game currently and enjoy it. Like that, I think you gotta remember. Like, not everyone likes it, but I think some people like it despite its flaws more than others do. Right, let's do one of those. Oof, let's get some health back. Am I being sponsored for Martyr content? No, but I don't know why you asked that. I mean, am I sitting here saying nothing but good things? I'd say I've said more negative things than positive. Is it because I'm not sitting here just trash talking the game? Like, if you want a YouTuber to do that, there's plenty of people that will happily just sit there and trash talk a game and get most of the information wrong about it too. My aim has never been to be one of those. I just want to talk about what's in it. Try and talk about the pros, the cons, let people know what they're buying. I don't think I've missold the game at all. Some people may disagree, but it is what it is. Its strengths and weaknesses are what they are. Though granted, like, some people even think the narrative's like one of the worst features. Some people think it's one of the best. Shows how subjective these things are, I guess. I like the narrative. I like the voice acting. Certain bits at the ending needed a bit of work. Like, some of the cutscenes just weren't finished when the game came out. At least that's the impression I got. You know the bit where the girl like rubs her hands when the demon comes out? That was kind of like what happened to the second half of this animation.
Ouch.
Should we pull them back to the door?
Yeah, and put the mines in.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Bring them back. Or just Chatman could sit there and just face tank it all. Because ridiculous Crusader things.
Ooh, frame rates. To hell and back.
Okay. Just the stuff I say has been contradiction filled. Like what? Could you give me an example, please? Right, there we go. Yeah, the combat's not that addicting. That's a very good point coming from the chat. It's one of the downsides of the game is the combat is spamming buttons largely. As I've always said, I think it's the lack of reactionary stuff. So enemy does X. Like, it's kind of like if you've got a spreadsheet, it's if then equals that's missing from this. If you know what I mean? Like, if enemy does action, then you do reaction. That is what I kind of miss from this. There's very little need to adjust to what's happening in front of you, aside from compensating for the amount of damage you're about to take. There's occasional ability to dodge, but it's fairly few and far between. And I think that's one of the things that since day one I've been sort of saying that this is something that needs work. Yeah,
This
Bob.
engine definitely needs some.
Yeah. Bob also agreeing after 4 hours he kind of wanted his money back. I think it depends how much you're liking the campaign. Like after 4 hours though, would you start to get bored? Possibly. Yeah, definitely quite possibly. I think for some people you'd be bored of the gameplay by then. For others they might be sucked into the narrative and they're quite happy playing through the story. But yeah. Imberslap, I think, is probably in a large portion of players that play through the story and then just do not want to continue afterwards. It's through that sort of mid-game void. That's definitely one of the major flaws of the game. Right, wait, let's push it one more, guys. Let's push it one more.
I have to admit, I haven't had this much fun in this game like ever. So yeah, I love it.
Says the guy who's just face tanks everything.
It's because you're broke.
Yeah, but I can't kill stuff alone, you know. It's not like I could kill all of them all alone.
Well, that's good, though. That's good. I mean, it is progress, and, you know, it would be nice in a way if this difficulty keeps on increasing to a point where we can be like, oh, damn, have you seen these players have managed to do this difficulty? I wonder how they did it. It's not going to fix the game. That's, you know, but it's something to give players something to do, to be like, yo, have you tried this build? I can get to this difficulty with this build. It gives you a means to objectively measure how good you are, which I think is actually, for those of us that like competitive stuff, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I wouldn't say defending, Sander. I would say explaining. You know.
Hydra,
Yep. What's up?
we cannot die more than 2 times, so we have.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I think you confused me explaining some of the reasons why it's more repetitive than people want. Like, I've always said, like, take for example the weapon system. I defend the weapon system because I think the weapon system is fine. And at the same time, I say the weapon system could have been done better. I feel the same thing about the repetitive nature of this game, the end game content of this. I don't think there's probably much room per time invested to create something more complex than doing missions again and again and again. Now, could they have done it better? Yes, of course. They deserve criticism for, you know, what could they have done to improve it. But I think for anyone that was expecting something comparable to, like, or as fluid as the Rift system from D3, no, I don't think that is a realistic expectation to come out with that in such a small space of time. It is a bit of both. It is a bit of both. I think expectations need to be realistic, but also criticism needs to be fair. And that's not defending the developers. That's not saying they don't need criticism. People constantly accuse me of that, saying the developers have done nothing wrong. I think the developers have done plenty of things wrong or could have done them better. What's up, bud? What was that, Tyne?
I think he just needed help.
Okay. Just needed help purging something.
What? You're talking about me?
Yep.
No. No, I just said that there's some decisions are questionable by the developers, but the rest is okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and some decisions are down to personal taste. Like some people won't like them, but some decisions I think are genuine. You know,
On me.
mishaps, errors, whatever you want to call it. But I do think it's a mixture of the two.
They definitely need more skills for each class. Because being a pyromancer, this is like I shoot to get the warp hit out, and I put the finger of death around me.
Yeah,
Occasionally I just blow up.
That's why I stopped playing the Psycho, because it's like you buff, spam an ability. Buff, spam an ability. That's why I stopped playing him, because I got really tired of that. And even though the Assassin kind of does a similar thing, I kind of have a few other buttons I can use. So I can jump in, I can do my right-click AoE. That can be a little bit more efficient than, you know, doing other combinations. I have a few choices available to me, and some are technically more efficient than others. I guess you could say the same for ranged combat, but the Cathian sword I felt was one of the best in terms of making it enjoyable. Because you had just such 4 very clear abilities with different situations, so I think that weapon's an example of one that's been done pretty well. Right, there we go. Right, let's jump on here. Yeah, that's a good point, but from Max there, constructive criticism is what this game needs. I mean, it's got no shortage of people saying game is bad. Like, I hope that the ideas keep flowing in the forums, because the game also needs people to actually give feedback that isn't just your game is bad.
Constructive, yeah, constructive.
Exactly, because if they don't know what players want, then they can only guess. And it's easy to just say, I don't like this. Sometimes it is quite hard to actually do a little bit of soul searching and think about, actually, why don't I like it? It takes a bit more time, takes a bit more effort, a little bit less swearing, but in the developers' defense, they've made a fair few changes in accordance with what players think in terms of a few things. And that's why I think there's a bit of capacity to, you know, shift the game in the direction the player base wants. That's already happened to a degree with all the leveling system overhauls. I mean, every one of them's pretty much been in accordance with what the players have asked for. It's just, it's often not gotten far enough. Like the latest leveling system's kind of okay. It's a lot simpler. It's not bad, but it doesn't give you enough XP during that mid portion. But I feel like that's a miscalculation on someone's part. Boop. I don't know as stuff is being ignored. I do think it's also a combination of work capacity to actually implement some things. Maybe there are some changes that are needed to the game that are being ignored, but...
Well, they're a small studio.
Yeah, I mean, how many coders they have, and they are also committed to this content schedule as well, which I think divides their resources. And you could probably make an argument of like, why aren't they fixing everything before doing stuff? But then if they spent 6 months just making this a little bit more interesting, you've kind of then got to weigh that against the risk of how many people are going to wait 6 months for this to be fixed. Like, is actually releasing some content going to help mitigate some of the pain too? I'm just spitballing ideas here. I don't know the right or wrong answer to it, but I think it's something to consider. There's certainly problems that have been around for a long time, though. So don't get me wrong. There are issues that have been around a year or longer. Bugs, balance issues, certainly. Molten Beam, hello. Yeah, there's no shortage of bugs that have hung around for a while. And if you see that and you're disheartened by it, I'm not too surprised. But why don't we talk about some other stuff with this game other than just having a moan about it? Because as much as having a moan about it's fun and pretty easy to do, here we are playing it, and I'm actually having a bit of fun. Right, time for a minefield. Oh, I didn't get a free digital weapon. This is horrible. Okay. Yeah, Bob kind of likes the Warzone. That's cool. I kind of like the Warzone too. Don't get me wrong. I think the Warzone is definitely an improvement over what they had. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's just a case and the question, and this is not a question that I'm going to answer for you, but it's a question of how far has it gone to fix the problems the game has. You know, is it enough to make people happy? That's the real question for this game. Is this the final room? Yes, it is. Have another minefield then. I'm bringing out the OP minefields. Oh, rest the old elbow. I think the question will be when the next series or phase of rewards come in, like the new tier of items. Are they going to have more complicated enchants? Are they going to be more impressive? Are they just going to be another stat line? Are they going to look amazing? You know, is it going to be stuff that's really getting players excited to grind? That will be an interesting thing to consider. Will the tokens be something that actually makes people feel like they want to grind through this? Maybe, maybe not. I think that's going to be interesting too. I'm kind of confused why the Nemesis isn't in this already. Like, keeping an eye out for these keys right now would be a nice little sort of distraction. But I guess in the meantime we can just focus on leveling up the Warzone. Oh, crap. Leveling up the Warzone side of things.
1 million years later.
This is gonna take some time.
I'll come help in a sec. I'm just killing the warp gate.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just pressing 2 for my finger of death, so it's fine.
Yeah, you've got your one ability. What are you complaining about? Oh, let's see. You didn't even need my help.
We always need the help of our glorious leader.
Indeed. Indeed. How many left to kill? One?
Yep.
One pesky turret. It's just got stunned. Oh, now he used the minefield. Reported. Reported for trolling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice, 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 nice. But yeah, this is a step in the right direction for the game. It's something. Looking forward to seeing the rest of the features for this. Yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Getting relics, grinding up. Curious to see how many. Oh, each attack has a chance to gain armor piercing equal to deflect value. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Target. Yep. Okay, got some cool stuff. Right. One more destruction amplification I've got.
Yep, same.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I got better stuff.
Oh, I can't actually. Oh, I need. Oh, wow. I'm 2 power rating short.
Well, you have
What?
to.
Yeah, I have to find the item that's 2 power rating under and level it up.
Yep.
Right, so where is it? 1, 2, 3, 120, 120. Oh, I've got one Signum that's 118. But it's got loads of physical stuff. Meh. Is everything... I've leveled everything up and everything is 40, but it just so happens that one of the power ratings is a little bit too low. Oh my word. Okay, so I need a Signum that is semi-good.
Ah, you can keep the same signal, you just need to fuse it.
It's already...
Fuse
Everything
something.
I've got is fused and I'm not 1500.
You need to fuse again.
Really?
Because when you reroll your stats on some of your items, sometimes it loses fusion from 100 to 99 and then you just put one item in and it's 1500 again.
Let's have a look. Ah, here we go. That one was a little bit lower. Oh, I put a fuse delayed grenade in there. Ta-da! Oh. Apparently I'm still 1948. Ah, 1500. Let's go, boys! Yay! Any tips on how to maintain suppression on the Psyker? Oh, that's a tough one. I'd have to have a look at the Psyker skills.
Hide behind pillars.
Run around. The number of allowed deaths is reduced to 2. Villains may spawn. Corpses may explode. Corpses may discharge acid. Okay. I feel like we've got to see how far... Oh, no. Cancel. Sorry, I didn't select my thing.
You don't have to cancel, though.
But I tried doing that and it didn't let me.
No, it doesn't let you.
Reduce single target skill cooldown by 25%.
That's not bad.
I don't have those, so...
Yeah, I don't
Not bad
need
at
that
all.
either.
I need, I think, 2 more missions to get to level 10 and I can summon the Space Marine.
He will
Nice.
just die in 2 hits. And that's
Yeah, blap blap. I really hope he's balanced for it. Like, if he dies instantly, then bleh.
Well, we can do 2 more missions and see if you're up for it.
How?
willing to bet a delayed fuse grenade that it's gonna die in 2 hits.
Thrusher's asked what I think of PvP in this, and I think in its current state it's not worth playing, but if you've got a
There's
couple of
PvP?
friends that want to just, yeah, you can PvP. It's not balanced, it's a mess. Like, if you want to play it with a friend, I think it's like a little duel feature. I don't think it should really be called PvP. I think it should be kind of just called dueling. Because I kind of think that's what it is. It's just something very simple and basic that you can do. It's not built to be competitive right now. There's no leaderboard, you know, there's no even reward for doing it. So I don't think much of it, because I don't really think it's worth putting a lot of brain power into it. It's a thing that there is.
Ooh, don't die, don't die.
No, I'm not. Running around. That's it. Best way to work with Psycho, running around.
There we go. Oh, killing that warp gate. I'm on fire. Yes, I'm alternating 2 buttons. But it's so worth it.
I have competition with the Havoc. Who's gonna cook who first?
I think you won.
Yep.
Okay, right. There we go. Yeah, co-op missions are very easy. Low level is a bit more fun. Yeah, the problem with the power rating system is it doesn't scale with your level properly, so it gets too easy too fast. You have to start doing red missions to have any sort of sense of challenge. That's one of those things I think, like the Warzone's finally implemented some challenge to the game, but I do think that should have been a thing a long time ago. That's, I think, for the next season, something I really hope is very different.
I also noticed that you and Chapman do some decent damage, while I have just like look at this Havoc. I just barely trapping him, even though I have vulnerability, weakness, less damage from him, and so. Psyker just loses his power the higher you grind him.
Maybe. I mean, I'd need to ask Baboli about buffs and stuff. Like, do you have a lot of heat damage on your gear and some other bits like that? Because that can...
All of it
Okay,
plus,
right.
plus hit 3. Yeah, just barely scratching them.
I'm not killing them, they are killing themselves, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, but just I think it seems like physical damage is prevalent in
Maybe, I mean...
heat damage, for example.
I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to see what the other players think as to what, you know, how the builds are going, what's happening.
Weird part is like, for example, I'm doing the damage count to the sentry turret. And it says 500 damage, 1000 damage, 200 damage, and in reality it takes off like 10 HP, 20 HP maximum. So there's a difference between what numbers pop up and what's the how health drops.
Okay, that sounds interesting. This run's going better than expected.
Yeah, because look, just don't touch him. Look at how much damage I'm doing.
I'm not sure how many hits it takes me to kill something at the moment. I have to see. Okay, 2 rooms left.
Just at the end, just leave one guy. Just see.
Oh. Oh boy. I think we're just... Oh, not an explosive barrel. Damn it. I just realised when I jumped in the air that I was going to hit that.
I'm getting you up.
Yep, cool. I'll wait here and chill. You just do your tanking things. I'll kill the turrets. Pain in the butt. Da 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 da.
Scott, keeping me up, please.
Oh, am I losing health? Yes. Flying in.
Taking all the fun.
Pretty much.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
I'm going to put mines down and lure them back into the mines.
Okay. But you know, as long as we don't kill the gates, they just keep coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, fine. Okay, we'll go round and... Okay. I think we can do the max difficulty, probably. Oh, Hellbrute coming.
Yeah, I died
Did he get you?
rush. I'll resurrect. Don't.
He doesn't do any damage. Ah, he did damage to you. Okay.
Okay. I'm here healing up. Slowly, slowly. Oh, wow. That's not a lot of damage. We might be here for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Okay, gates are down.
Dude, this is fun. This is quite enjoyable, actually. Just the stress of actually, will I live or will I die? Again, the combat's a little spammy, but I am enjoying this. Finally, the high difficulty is where this game does become enjoyable. When you actually have a risk to your player, you have to spam loads of buttons. I mean, maybe tactical is not the right word for it yet, but it's more tactical at least. You have to think about what you're doing.
If it was a defense mission, we had to be tactical about it, but it's just
Yeah.
careful to not proc too many quads.
Good job.
Too easy.
Good job. Too easy. Too easy. Okay, we'll up the damage. Okay. Robert, you have to use fusion to level up your relics, my friend. Check out the fusion guide. It is a thing. That'll show you how to do it. Level 9. Nice. Main implant, plasma pistol.
4 relics, nice.
Good stuff. Right, I'm going to use another... were you using a destruction amplification?
I just ran out of it, so I'm using another one.
Yeah, because I've been using them.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole point, I think, to grind them.
1, 2, 3 is how many we got left to do. Okay.
Oh, 3 only.
Well, this is skipping ahead. Sorry, need to cancel again. It doesn't let me do it. I'm bad. I'm bad, I know. Reduces single target cooldown by 25%, including... Oh, excluding salvo, but that's poo anyway. Never mind. Anything else I can get? Nope, still minefield. Oh,
Nope.
cancel that one anyway. Didn't want to do it. that one, maybe. Okay, let's just try that one more time.
Level 45.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, good point coming from Callas. The seasons of D3 getting you, or rather having leaderboards and a very big sort of meta of starting new characters is a little bit of a, you know, I liked the idea of the challenge of it, but it did get repetitive. I liked, you know, the rush, the start again, fresh start. Everyone, it's like a race. Everyone starts on the same day, and it's cool, but I only did 1 or 2 of them before I thought, no, you know what? And even though you don't have to start a fresh character, you can continue on your old one. I didn't find it. Yeah, I think.
We have to restart a new character every time.
Yeah, to participate in the leaderboards, but I mean, you could just continue playing the game. And did they not add the items into the base game as well, or did you have to start?
They add items after finished.
Ah, right, that's right, that's right. You see how many seasons I played. Nice.
I did when they made the Necromancer, but I just like.
Yeah, I jumped back in then as well. It was, I mean, like, the Necro was cool, kind of fun, but
I didn't like that they charged for it because this is like classic class from Diablo, and they're just like, nope, give us money first.
yeah, I think it was one last little bit of milk before saying goodbye, because they pretty much abandoned the game now. It's still got, I think, a small skeleton crew on it, but it's a pretty small team. I think even the maintenance crew that were on Diablo, it was 100 staff, which is still it's not double the size of Neocore, but it's just to put things into perspective. I wonder. I mean, most of them were maybe just bug fixing, tech support, and just polishing stuff. I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe it was just those 100 that were working on the Necromancer for, you know, 6 months or a year or whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's potential for another part. Not sure how viable it is.
Well, they're working on the next in the Diablo series now, aren't they? The MMO.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's some story left in
behind
Diablo 3 that they should cover.
Find you, find. Yeah. Huh? What?
Well, at least they were recruiting people with MMO experience, so they've dropped a few strong hints.
If it's Diablo MMO, it's gonna be good.
Right. I mean, anything Blizzard makes is going to be well polished. At least you've always got that to look forward to.
That's true.
It's probably going to work out the box. Yeah, I know Diablo went bad day one, but most of their games.
Blizzard.
Yeah. I want to try the I don't even know if there is footage anyway of the Diablo 3 that was abandoned, because you know they made Diablo 3, or part of a studio made the base of the game, and then they just scrapped it and got another studio to make it. I'm really curious what they made that basically Blizzard just looked at and said, no, we're not going to put our name to this. Start again.
I heard some time ago that they're remastering Diablo 2 or something like that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I heard about it. I think maybe that's one of those rumours that just floats around every now and again, though. Maybe they are. Maybe they genuinely are. One-handed hammer, pretty cool. Yeah, the one-handed hammer makes a nice dunk in this game. I do agree with you, Bob. Dark Elder.
Even better.
I'm also looking forward to Dark Elder, absolutely.
Yeah, killing them in droves is way better feeling than killing the Chaos Space Marines 20 at a time.
Yep.
It feels a bit strange, to be honest.
Oh, Scheiße. I'm respawning. No. There was too many ostriches there.
For you, then.
Oh. Ouch. It's not even the last room.
It's the third one.
Aha! I found the warp gate, or one warp gate.
You know, I'm really sad that one of my dropped from Warhammer 40k Dark Millennium, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
The teaser was looking really nice, but the game was abandoned sadly, and then we got the bloody Eternal Crusade from the.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, nearly killed the gate. Nearly killed it. I don't know about... I don't think Blizzard had any other choice than to say the real world... Like, I remember reading the article because someone pointed to this fairly recently, the PR article from the Diablo 3 Real Money auction house. And they basically said we'd listen to what the players want. And we also agree that it's not in line with the... ethos of our game, so we've decided to take it out. And I think they had to, though. They were getting so much negative press over that. Like, the reputation, their reputation was getting destroyed by that. People were like, it was not a good feature or a good look for the game. I think their PR team had no choice but to delete it.
Run, Thane, run.
What the hell, Amy?
And the decimator is on your ass.
I guess it would have been nice if someone like E3 had said, you know what, loot boxes are actually not in line with our ethos, we're going to take them out, but...
Oh, this will never happen.
Hydra,
Yeah.
you come back to the gate, to the entrance door,
Oh,
whatever.
but I'm killing the gates.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing the Emperor's work here.
Yeah, keep doing the Emperor's work.
I don't think I'll live much longer doing the Emperor's work, but...
That's not the purpose of it.
Oh,
Just keep doing it.
holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah.
Decimator got home. Oh, wait, I'm coming.
Oh, I need to wait. So, how's the res looking?
Killing Blackwood.
Oh, here we go.
Face Marine.
Holy shit.
Had I been resed there?
Yep.
What?
Someone who died.
I'm putting minefields down. Screw it. Minefields. Minefields OP. I'm going somewhere safe to actually res. Oh my word. Killed the boss thing though. Is this the last room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, that... Oh! Chat man!
On my way.
Help!
Here
Help
comes the
again.
chat man.
Come to res me. Oh, my word. I need some mitigation here. Definitely. Too much damage coming in. I might need to boost my health up a little bit for the last run or two. Right, good stuff. Yeah, Thrusher's friend abandoned his job for selling items on Diablo 3 because it was more profitable. Every now and again I think, yeah, something like that that's really hurting your game that much, you've got to kill it. I think they made the right move though. Killing blow heals for the amount of damage dealt, that's okay, but not good enough. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Do you have the Stormtrooper? The
Not yet.
shop-
Nearly.
Space Marine now. I should have it.
Stormwatcher.
Okay.
Let's see.
Supply
Yep.
one of these. Nice. Let's go. Us and the Space Marine, let's go. Maybe he's as strong as Chatman. Who knows?
I would not count on that.
Someone's asked in Twitch chat if they're ever going to make a new class for Martyr. If they do, it will be in one of the major DLCs or expansions, whatever you want to call it. You're looking at a year. That's what I think. No sooner than that. Like, the Psyker took them forever to make. Even they admitted the animations were just one of the slowest things that they had to do, making the class work. I
Should
don't
summon
think.
them now?
It's up to you.
Well,
Go
I have
for it
2
if you want.
chargers, so.
Yeah, go for it. See what he does. See how quick he dies.
She's bad.
He has 500 HP. Oh no, 5,000. Ooh, okay. I was like, what?
Where is he? I can't see him.
In the door.
Here. Shooting a plasma gun.
Shooting the feckin' pillar. Well done. Oh, we all need to unlock this and summon a squad of Astartes. Heal me.
The text says only one can be summoned at a time. I don't
Yep.
know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we can summon 3 between us.
Well, we can try it.
I'm hoping we can summon 3 between us anyway.
That would be awesome. But I'm afraid Necro will disagree. Because it would be too fun to have 3 Astartes running around behind us.
Too much fun, not allowed. Confirmed. Not seen many villains crop up.
I haven't seen any so far.
Yeah. It's not like they're dropping items, so it's not the end of the world.
I just want to see for what is it.
Well, good luck learning
In
for the
terms of
exams,
what-
Max. I wish you the best. Hate exams. Sadly, in life, when you're finished with exams, you get other stressful shit to think about instead. That's what I
Like
learned.
work?
Yeah, exactly. Like work and having a home and not being kicked out of your home and tax and, like, I don't know, just life.
I think the tax takes a special place in our hearts.
God damn it. Still salty. Forever salty.
Yeah, mines are good for the gates. Ooh, turret.
Okay. Got this, Commander.
Nice.
So I feel like the difficulty probably right at the peak of this game actually feels just about right. Like, this is still doable, but this is nearly as tough as I'd want it. Maybe a tiny bit tougher. We'll see what the final mission's like.
I really think they make a class for Inquisitor with just like a summoner with their retuning or whatever language. You just sit back and shoot stuff.
Right. Bish bash bosh.
How much do you crit for?
Me? 5k,
Oh.
give or take. When everything's maxed.
2k.
That's with everything maxed.
Yep. At least I've never seen them do more than 2k pop up.
Is 54 the cap for a Warzone? As far as I'm aware, yeah, like you've got 50 missions to do, but I think it'll increase once the level item cap increases, like the difficulty needs to as well, once they introduce these new items.
Yeah, because the low... With it is just a breeze. It's even easier than Terror on extreme.
Yeah. Oh.
Space Marine does...
Is he doing any damage?
500 damage. Low amount. Still does. I mean, I think it's more like a distraction.
A
if you need to run
sponge.
away.
Yeah. A bullet sponge. Yeah, because 5k health's fairly good if he's got a bit of armor. I will look forward to getting one of my own to play with.
So you can leave him and do the hell brute and run around.
I wonder how long he'll last against the Hellbrute.
Yeah, it's interesting actually.
Oh, I've had nothing but free digi weapons all game. This is awesome. Right.
Come on, Maspas Marin.
Did you name him? You should totally name him.
I don't know if the final one keeps pushing the difficulty without a cap. I've not got there yet, so...
I'll
Okay.
name him Diego. Go forward, Diego. Go Store Watchers.
It's a pretty badass name. If you could name him, that would be sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a nice idea just to summon one as a... Not as a pet, but as a...
One of your
Yeah,
retinue,
I mean-
yeah?
Yeah. As a top skill, I think, might be. Not the grenade, because I think the grenade will... One plus
yeah.
plus might be fine.
Right, let's get my cooldown back. Come on, need that fabricator. I don't think I could be doing this difficulty without the fabricator, to be fair. It's just so good.
Or without us.
Yeah, that's probably helping a bit. To be fair, Chatman mainly.
Yeah, I know. I'm dependent on Chatman as well.
Yeah.
To tank and resurrect. If it was just two of us, I think our asses would be kicked a long time ago.
Well, as Chatman said, this is definitely the most fun I've had for a while in this. It's, I'm looking forward to the last difficulty to figure out and see what it's like.
As long as it's harder than this, it
Well,
must
it'll
be
definitely be
harder.
harder, but...
You're dropping even lower and lower with every...
Yeah, you're getting quite low to dying. Have you even died yet, Chatman?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that would be silly, wouldn't it? Can't have a tank dying. One of the Emperor's finest. Not that you're in the Astartes, but
Chatman!
you're much better than in the Astartes.
Okay, coming.
We should make this a we should make this a thing. Sorry for what?
I didn't notice.
Is it me or
No.
my Space Marine lacks head?
I will come investigate when I've killed this gate. No, he's got a head for me.
I don't have.
He lacks a
head for-
brain, though, because he's not doing anything.
Yeah, I think he is dead. Yeah, I cannot.
Oh
summon
dear.
him. Why?
You are no Astartes, but you sure can fight. Well, yeah. Chatman is no Astartes, but he's way better. Yo, Angry Crab, how's it going? Dirty fighting is busted as F in the same way optimal dispersion was. Ah, okay.
Oh,
Level 10. Don't need a brain for the brainless missions. Confirmed. Oh, I got a personal void shield. Fairly nice one. Right. Last one. Prepare yourselves. Da 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 da.
How much fate did you have? Fate? No, favor. Do you have?
121.
Oh, the final stage is there is only war. So basically, I think that's when it just gets harder and harder and harder. Okay. Plus 500 damage, I think, is going to... 500 health, I
Hydra,
think.
Hydra, you don't forget the bloody skills.
That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now. Chill. Chill. Just chill, alright? Stormwatcher, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the damage listed seems to cap at 100%. Maybe that's all I'm taking, but I'm okay with that. Don't tell anyone. This is one bug I'm happy with keeping. But yeah, enjoyable. Enjoyable. Improvement. Not perfect, but an improvement.
This place would be nice to farm Puritan or radical stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Space Marine. Where's my Space Marine?
Okay. Oh.
Need help?
I'm so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I might need to actually like hug you guys in this now.
Completed the battle
know
in
what I
10
can do.
minutes. Oh, we have
Ta-da.
time limit. Damn it. Well, let's show. Oh, we have multiple Space Marines.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
And you died.
I died from what? Oh, Space Marine dies with you, so that's why he stopped
Yeah.
doing anything.
Oh, wow, that was a nice jump.
Come on. Die, you pecking Astartes scum. Traitor. Nice. About to do that max difficulty though. Okay, so the max difficulty, I mean this being the last one, still very, very doable.
It really just makes pressure because of the time.
Yeah, I like that.
I can't say I like timed missions, but it's
No,
better than
I don't.
protection.
Yeah.
Don't forget there's a turret on the bottom. Turret!
I'm using a frickin'... I'm using that on it, I'm not risking it. If it's a flame turret, they murder me. Okay,
Tarantula.
let's bring the Astartes. I like the fact the Astartes are still alive, that's kind of cool.
Yep, not too hit.
And the minefield, despite many people in the beta actually mocking it, is pretty good.
It does the job.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go try and kill the turret. Kill the trap.
Oh. Come on. Time to get out of there. Oh no, apparently Chatman's in there doing his thing. Right. Swing, 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 swing. I think this is a pretty good level of difficulty, but Fabricator Distortion makes it far too easy.
Oh, coming.
I got killed by the...
Thank God they fixed optimal dispersion before this too. That would have just completely fucking ruined it.
The what?
Optimal dispersion was the AoE ability that was completely broken. Jump, swing, jump, swing.
Go on and make it. We have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it would be fine. What did it start at?
10 minutes.
10. Crap.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I've got another Astartes. Boop. There you go.
Mine died.
Get another one.
A glorious death.
Okay. Leroy. Oh, we got to go through this bit first. Okay.
I'll be like
I'm nuking it. I'm nuking it. I'm nuking it. Come on. Nuke faster. More nukes. There we go. Sweet. Again, I hope that there are missions other than Purge, but I'd be curious to see what the rest of the player base thinks. Because I like Purge, but I like Purge like this anyway. I don't like Easy Purge. That's just boring.
Yep.
But yeah. Oh dear. I have some damage issues. Chatman comes soaring in like a G6. Oh. I died. Got the fabricator off though. Right, so you've actually got to rush through this. You've really got to give it some legs. It's a bit of a damage check as well, I guess. Really got to make sure your builds are on point. Although I'm sure there's probably plenty of builds that could do a lot more damage than I'm currently doing.
Or me. I'm doing like no damage. Look at the sniper.
Yeah, that's not doing much. And that's the Molten Beam. Maybe they stealth nerfed it.
Maybe, or maybe there's something wrong with the damage in the war zones.
Yeah, maybe. Right, let's roll.
We have plenty time.
3
One
minutes. And we have 2 more rooms to go. 1 more room to go.
less. One more room, yeah.
Okay.
This is really tight.
3 minutes. It's going to be close. But I'm going to go right first. Oh boy. I will do it next time though. Like I didn't really realise that. Oh shit! I didn't realise there was a timer until it was too late. By then I'd be taking my time a little bit, so I'm dead and can't respawn. I kind of need to take advantage of the fabricator almost exclusively to stay alive and have a chance.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it. I think.
Yeah, probably not, but
We still can try. Ooh. Yep.
yeah, I just got instantly wrecked. Instantly wrecked. Look at Chatman go. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. I'm alive. Right.
Thank you.
No problem.
I feel like I need more critical strength.
Wow.
The moment my fabricator ends, I'm just wrecked. Yeah, so damage taken is getting a little bit high.
It's the same as before, just we tried doing more reckless since we're running out of time.
Yeah, true. So there's still a minute left, so if I hadn't died so many times, Oh, that's it, Chapman. I got you. Victory! Yeah, my mitigation is not enough to survive this.
Yeah, and I think needs to be a special build for zone.
I think spamming fabricator is the only way.
Or
For an assassin, anyway. I don't think you can have enough mitigation to survive this.
True. There's also might be possibility that you're not supposed to get level 50 when you rank 10. You need to grind a bit to get better perks.
Yeah, that'll help, and you get suppression resistance, stuff like that, and extra damage. Oh, sorry, I'm just dead, mate.
7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm dead as well.
That's cool.
I can respawn
1,
once.
0.
Mission failed, or does it just no reward?
Okay, timer is 0.
I'll get you up first.
Maybe bugged?
I don't know. It might just be that you don't get the reward for it. Might be mission
Maybe.
failed either way. I've just been trying to rush this, which is clearly not the best like strategy to do.
Coming to you in a second.
Well, there's all more reasons to level my Crusader to try get like maybe a heavy bolter built on it.
Yeah. I think there's some definite incentive to level a to have your Crusader out for this.
Yeah, because Psyker is not worth it because I'm not doing any damage.
I think there will be ways to build it to do more damage, but I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm doing 20. I'm doing about 40 to 50 damage with the Molten Beam to the Space Marine. With stacks of vulnerability and stuff.
Yeah,
With,
that's not a lot.
Damage modifier.
It's not a lot, is it?
This is just weird, as I said, because the numbers pop up. It's way different. It says like 700, 800, 900.
Yeah. What level is your Crusader?
Uh,
Oh, I fucking dodge rolled that. I dodge rolled it.
I think maybe some bit. I need to check. I'll check after we're done.
Yeah,
with
no
this.
problem.
I'm in the corridor, lying around, taking a
Coming,
nap
coming.
among all this nice smelly bodies.
I wonder if... Oh, I died.
Coming, coming.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So nowhere near 10 minutes. I wonder if the
No.
Cathian sword will probably be a better option for me. I'm going to take so much
I
damage.
don't even understand how you're supposed to finish this.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I-
the damage to a start is ridiculous.
I skipped the missions, Vaz. It definitely got easier.
I died
Okay,
again.
physical
There's
resist,
the
yeah.
old brute next to me.
I put some points into physical resist, and I think I will modify this build to get more physical resist into it, and some more health. I think the combination of the two is probably going to be...
Well, the problem for me is if I take away points from any tree, I'll be doing even less damage than I am now.
Yeah. We'll have to have a chat in Discord and see if any other psychers are finding the same thing, or if it's like a skill that's not working with the latest patch, maybe, or...
Yeah,
Doesn't
because right now, to Hell Brute, I'm doing like 300, 500, 600, and it takes less than 100 HP.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it's just that skill, like, do you still have Firefly and other stuff like that to use?
Uh,
I'm just curious if that, like, does normal damage, if
says
it's just that
I'm supposed
ability.
to be doing 517 DPS with the molten beam.
Okay, so let's see if we still get the XP for this.
I think it's basic even. Because I have, from hit tree, I have increased damage by 5% for each either Pyromancer skill I equipped, so it's like plus 20 at least, it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we still got XP. What the
Yep.
hell?
Yeah, it doesn't count as failed. I guess you have to do it again. Right, I'm just going to change my skills briefly. I'll have one more crack. Let's maybe see if...
I just got Signum with 9.8 damage Flashbane skill tag, 9.2 damage Salvo skill tag, 9.6 damage.
Okay. Debuff so I could take off some damage, but I need damage. What can I take off damage-wise that's not saving me right now? Healed, yeah, for every healed you get suppression. I feel like I don't need suppression right now. I die first. So I think right now that. Then if we go in the defense tree and get some physical defense. We'll try it with some physical defense, maybe just with... Oh, but we have just lost some hit points. We'll give that a go for now. We'll try this assassin with some physical resistance, because now our physical resist is... where is it? Survival... Physical resist 32, which ain't bad. I'm going to keep the rest the same for the moment. I'd really like 10% dodge for 5 seconds after every kill, but I just can't get it. Right, let's crack on.
Yeah, Hydra, there's gonna be different benefit for heavy bottle build, because on level 17 you unlock a perk that gets you plus 50% magazine increase and minus 50% reload time for all weapons.
Right, let's... Yeah, there's some... The reduced spread on the heavy bolter I think would be really interesting to see. Chance to regain charge. Yep. And Space Marine. I think actually the minefield might be better.
Totally.
I actually do.
Yeah, I think... Well, I just took it accidentally, but... Yeah, I think the final room definitely... Space Marine.
Right, let's go. Let's go, boys.
Is it the same map?
Yeah, same map, same difficulty. This is the final one.
No, okay.
Nerf Crusader plea. Look at you regenerating life and you haven't even appeared on the map yet. Okay. Oh. Come on. There we go. Right, just trying to get the warp gates down quite fast. That's my objective anyway. Get the warp gates down nice and quick. Okay.
Oh, Hydra just took... Well,
Yeah, life's going down pretty quick. Come on, die you son of a bee.
oh, it's a Black Legion, Jesus, this is gonna be even hard.
Come on, why won't you die? There we go. Okay. I think we can do this, I believe. Well, that seemed to do a lot of damage to him.
To the normal guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's
what I'm
just-
saying. It's like the bosses are space. It's like I'm doing no damage to them. The normal guys,
Right, right.
from time to time, because for the spawns, no, not so much.
How interesting.
Because look at the gate. It's like, see?
Yeah,
Barely
yeah.
sticking.
Oh, I'll kill the gate then. Kill the other stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice, 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 nice. The Fabricator is definitely the way forward for the Assassin, I think. Well and truly the meta.
The only way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know the way?
Just getting my cooldown.
Ouch! Champion.
Come on. There we go. 6.5 minutes left.
Maybe there is something wrong with the champion level enemies for me. Well, at least not for me.
Maybe. Yeah,
Something.
maybe. Very interesting that it's not doing the damage calculate. It's probably a bug. And it
I
happened
hope
to
so,
Molten Beam.
because I'm feeling really down right now. This is like dragging you down. I haven't been useful. Look, I cannot even kill the fucking shield of the Marine, sorry.
It's all good. We'll carry you. It's fine. Or Chatman will carry us both. I'll just do some damage every now and again.
You are the only one doing damage, actually.
Yeah, but the enemies are damaging themselves thanks to you. That helps. 6 minutes left. Is it me or is this one going slower?
No, I think. Last time we finished. Ah, no, yeah, it did slower. Sorry. Space Marine. Good job.
Is it just the map that's making it feel a bit slower? I
I
don't
think
know.
it's the enemies because there's like, I guess it's like Ward Bear class and Black Legion and Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
And if it's Black Legion, then the final boss will be Reaver. His name, what's the name?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Got him. Come on, Chatman, wreck him. I'm pretty sure you're doing good damage there, Chatman.
It's 4, 6, 800 per hit.
You know, with the table after mission would be really helpful to see how.
Yeah, I'd be super curious in that, actually. I mean, it encourages a little bit of, like, damage-centric combat, but it's kind of okay.
It helps even with the situations like this. So it's like we don't understand what's going on.
Okay, so we're going to have 5 minutes for the final room, or 4 minutes 30. Okay, I think we might be able to do it.
Oh, it's more than last time.
Yeah, it's a different layout to last time. Okay, and I still got some
So-
digi weapons.
We'll go together. One
Yeah,
direction.
going to go to this one on the top left. I'm going to go for. Try and get that down. Warp gate, please. Okay, that's that down. I'm gonna kill this damn turret because they, for some reason, they do so much damn damage.
Yeah, they do insane damage.
Okay, once I've got my my cooldown off, I'm gonna go for that next warp
Yeah,
gate on the top
champions
right.
are bugged. I was doing
Watch out
damage and
the decimate.
yeah, his health was just keep going up more than I was doing damage to it for some reason at some point.
Okay. Come on. Oh. Ah, there we go. Got it up again. Giggity. Right, warp gate dead.
This emitter is dead.
It's so much easier when they're all shooting at Chatman.
But this is strange, like we're not doing anything different from.
Yeah, it's a different map layout though. I think that maybe the enemy factions just aren't particularly well balanced. As you say, we're not doing anything particularly different, but... Okay, just getting the last warp gate.
Yeah, they need to buff the Space Marine damage.
Oh, it's going to be close. Okay. Oh, and we're fine as well for time.
Yeah.
Nice,
Well
good
done.
job, guys.
2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, hell yeah, easy peasy. I wasn't trying the first time. Apparently you need to get dirty fighting on the Psyker and Molten Beam becomes OP again. But I don't know what dirty fighting is.
Fighting? Perk, probably.
So
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
being told sorry, that I get 11 favor right now, right?
Yes.
And I had 118, so let's see. I have 129. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm on 131. And on that note, I'm just going to look at the screen to see if anything changes. Okay. Time trials unfair to slow players. Yeah, it's just another means of increasing difficulty, I guess. Ah, right, there we go. And there is another 2 battles afterwards for There Is Only War. Right, I need 60 seconds, guys, and then I'll be back and we'll do one more mission, then I need to go to bed.
Okay.
So just give me 60 seconds.
Now, this is fun.
Yeah.
I like it. But there are not many benefits or skills that I actually want from the Warzone. At least up to level 17.
Oh, there we go. And he's back. Right, one more. Let's go straight to the hardest, straight to 53. And I think this just keeps on going. Minefield, definitely. Let's go.
Yeah. Assault doctrine plus 15 damage. I'll try it.
Final node in the debuff tree, apparently.
Final node.
Yeah, apparently Dirty Fighting is in the debuff tree and it makes that move. We'll have a chat with Tiny Angry Crab about it. He's doing builds and stuff at the Mo. Yeah, sleep on the Emperors, I'm afraid. Sleep needs to be had. You can use all of the armor types no matter what your class, indeed. Subclass really just determines your starting skills. That's about it. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's roll, boys.
10 minutes. Let's go. Pretty straightforward. Oh no.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Well, what's the difference if we do it with the time left or without time left?
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it just doesn't unlock the next difficulty when you do it that way. Okay. I'm trying to nuke this.
It's the same modifier.
Oh. Flamers, please, no. Not doing enough suppression damage to really even make specking into suppression worth it. Okay. Oh. All these damages. I'm not really noticing the enemies doing acid attacks.
It's a chance.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, I should have come to help. I thought I was playing Diablo for a second and it would just fall over. Oh shit, there's a few. Oh, there's a whole pack back here, my bad. Okay, let's roll. 7 minute 30. If we lose it by 30 seconds, it's my fault.
No, it's not. This was just a huge room.
I stood still and had a little snooze. Right. Okay, I am going to rush this, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. Okay.
Yep, it's dead.
I'll have to leave that to Chapman to assist with.
I'll respond to Warzone.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Where's this champion? Ah, there he is. Commander. Even. Go down, damn it. So as far as I'm aware, the difficulty just keeps on going up and up and up here, which is kind of cool. But it's now just no longer got a narrative behind it, which is fine. Which is fine. Infinite scaling difficulty is totally what we needed.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Oh,
It's a cry for help.
nearly done. Okay, that side's dead.
Everything should be dead.
Let's go, boys. One corridor to go. And then
5
one
minutes.
final room. Yeah, this is going to be hard.
No, it's cool.
Right, let's get some digital weapons out.
It's just renegades. I don't use basement arm.
Come on. I think having a weapon that does more damage than than this one will probably be a good idea. Definitely, I think I'm having some problems with the fact that Serpent Strike just isn't a particularly high damage ability. But if I didn't have anything that jumped around so much, it would be a bit of a problem. Tiny Angry Crab, the only person stupid enough to get the ability, and it turns out to be broken. Broken OP broken though. The good type of broken. Well, good for some anyway. Oh god. Shite. I died. I'm respawning.
I get you up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Plus 50% damage. Perk doesn't do shite.
I can't do anything because of those damn flame turrets.
I'm on them, just slow.
The heat damage just destroys me. Oh, come on. Did I just panic drop that? No, it was totally worth it. Come on. Nice. Look at you go, killing stuff. Okay. Well, we've beaten the narrative part already. Now I guess it's just a case of grinding up these credits, so, you know, when we get the next tier of gear, then you're ready to buy it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but getting to level 50 will be a pain in one place.
Yeah. Oh. This is where optimal dispersion would have been a good idea. Fuck it.
Yeah, look at the renegade commander. Never mind, I died.
Okay, I should be able to kill this warp gate here. I don't think we're going to kill this room though.
Nope. Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
shite. Shite. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm going to respawn. I've got to respawn.
Okay. Anyone got mines?
Yep.
Yeah, I put mine already. And I'm dead.
Where did you die?
Damn you, flaming Astartes. Scum. Definitely a damage problem for me.
And from you. We need to kill the commander.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
dead.
We need to kill the Regen Tower first.
Does it regen the boss or everybody?
I don't know. Do I look like I know?
I don't know.
Holy shit, they push me around. Crazy.
Right.
Oh, Hellbridge, hello. I'll try to sneak around and just...
Yep. I'm going to try and kill this commander.
Oh, there's turrets here. No. You haven't... Oh, wait.
Come on, die.
Oh, I died. Hello.
Yes, he is killable. Oh god.
Okay, I'm doing 0 damage to... Died.
Come on. Okay. I'm alive. Just. Come on. Get life back.
I'm dead near the Hellbridge.
Okay. I may be able to survive.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I died again.
Oh, I don't have the burst to kill him. He's gonna fucking heal, isn't he? I think actually focusing targets is probably necessary too.
The fucker pushed me away from you. Incredible.
Yeah, I saw. It was fun.
Just getting some life back. There we go. Chatman doesn't die 'cause he's a Crusader, really. He's just built full tank, which is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, great. And I'm on fire and I'm going to die.
Don't die, Hydra, don't die.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I think I need to take out the... from movement speed and put it into something else.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. The movement will give you critical, though. Will give you
Yeah.
cooldown reduction, which is kind of useful.
Well, since I'm using the... at some point, I'm not sure how much reduction I need.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're behind time, but we've done it.
Yep.
And this is with someone with a broken ability as well, so that's pretty good. It must be that ability's bugged if it's doing like... if it's not being calculated properly. That's good to know though. So guys, in chat, what's everyone thinking of the Warzone right now? You've had a good chance to see it, you've had a good, opportunity to give it a good nose. What do you think? Is it doing it for you? Is it an improvement? Is it enough of an improvement? Are there any enemies left in here?
Yeah, there's one I'll kill him.
Ta-da! I'm very
just
curious
saw
what
it.
people say. Some people saying it looks a bit of fun. Zoltan likes it. Okay.
Chatman likes it.
Yeah, you missed new items. Yeah, fair enough. They'll be here next week, though. It is curious that they decided not to implement them with it, but Neocore things, Regeneration equal to current adrenaline divided by 3 HP per second. What? Where? Hey, let's try that again. Regeneration equal to adrenaline divided by 3 hit points per second. Okay. So that's fairly good if you stack loads of adrenaline, I guess. Could give you a fair...
dirty fighting. I have to unlock all 3 to get it.
Yeah, apparently it's broken, like optimal dispersion was, so it's far too good at the moment. It's proper broken.
I'm not gonna get it.
Right, but on that note, guys, I actually need to get some sleep. But that was really fun. I enjoyed that. It was curious to see how far we can get, do some theory craft and build craft, all of those things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a bit more. But I'm also looking forward to playing Gladius, because I think Gladius is awesome. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. See you next time. Take care and all the best.